My microphone's way up there. Sorry if you've been hanging out. I see Zen Incense, you were here earlier. I think you may have left though. But I look at my hair. Oh, it was so hot outdoors. I went to hit the live button and my phone rang. So, um, hi Amy. Hi Amy. If you're watching, because you said you were gonna come on. Alrighty. So I haven't been able to come live in so long. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check and make sure I don't sound like a chipmunk. Okay, I don't sound like a chipmunk. I think I may have fixed that on my speaker, my microphone. I don't know. We'll see. So I did a couple videos that I'm gonna be releasing. I don't know, some point today. I did a travel time chit chat. It's 28 minutes long. I've been trying to be a little shorter, and I've been trying to like make what you'll hear in my chit chat. I'm saying that I'm gonna like talk about a subject and then probably stop it and then talk about another subject and then put out multiple videos rather than like an hour long one. But I don't know. Sometimes my topics kind of go into another topic and it's hard. All right, so I am home. I know it's like 5:34 on the East Coast, and some of you are probably done working for the day. You're probably getting your dinner ready. Um, hey, if you are, welcome if you're putting me on, because I listen to YouTube while I'm cooking dinner. My husband probably thinks all the time, like, I don't do anything but listen to YouTube. Like, I am on YouTube all the time. So I went sourcing today, and let's see, I went to Walgreens and I went to Joann's to see if I could find some things. I ran into Walmart, but I didn't spend much time because I'm really kind of tired of sourcing at Walmart. Although I do have some replenishables I bought from there today that I got to send in. I did a test on some replenishables. Hey, hi Chris, Cajun reseller, and hey sister from the same Mister. Hi Amy. So I went to Walgreens, Joann's, and Walmart today. So Walgreens was kind of a, hey, I think I'm going to stop into Walgreens because my husband used my rewards card and got like one of those register rewards, and it was worth, I think $6. And I said, hey, I think I'm going to run in. And they had a bunch of clearance. So I am prepping that for FBA. I'm hoping to get that box out tomorrow. I don't have a huge amount of stuff, but I got some good deals. And so like this little guy, see this little guy? I got him. So anybody who's hanging out, I'm going to be just chatting. If anybody wants to come on video, they can. I'm going to be prepping. You'll be able to see what I picked up today. So let me tell you, like this little guy, I just scanned him. And I was actually looking at my receipt to make sure. I think I paid $4.99 plus I got paid taxes. So $5.39 he cost me. Let me see how much. Oh, so right now there's only FBM sellers on this. So it's going for $25.98. I'm gonna go ahead and send it in to FBA because I'm so tired of doing FBM, like really tired. And I'm going to be hitting the road for a long road trip. Well, long to me, it's 10 days, could possibly turn into 14. So I want to have stuff be selling while I am out since I'm not going to be able to fulfill FBM. So this is going to make me $11.53. So I figured I will get these babies in. I got that one. And well, I'm not going to show you until I'm ready to put it in, right? So how's everyone doing? How you doing, Chris? I feel like I haven't been online in so long because this past Monday, I was helping my son move into his apartment in Vermont. So I wasn't here to do my lunch break Monday. And then the week before that, I was in Vermont bringing my mother to the hospital. So for just a routine checkup appointment. Are you sending in the stuff? You have FBM now. I'm not because oh, hey Donna, flipping frozen. So I am not sending in right now. My plan is I did a review recently on what I have FBM, and a lot of the prices are still like tanked really bad. Or if I'm still like the only seller, because I have some things that are selling that I'm probably just going to keep selling. And then other things that I was doing FBM. So just for people who know, I've been selling. I'm to the end of them, but I've been selling the canning lids, and I only got a few left. Um, I've been getting $34 for a 2 pack, and some Chinese seller jumped on the listing, and they're selling them for like $10. And but they don't. This estimated shipment date is like October, November, and I think so many people still don't know how to use Amazon, so they go on there and they look, oh, $10. Oh, I'm not going to get it to November, and then they just go away. They don't bother ordering. I follow some homesteaders, and there was a video I was watching yesterday, and they were saying how there's a shortage for canning lids, and they were talking about even canning jars, and they were talking about what to do since you can't find canning lids. If you have your garden is now ready to be picked, and you need to can it, but you can't can it because you don't have the jars or the lids. So they were saying what to do, and they were even saying like, yeah, you go online, but you're not going to get them for like 2-3 weeks. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, right now it's like 2-3 months. A lot, again, people just don't know to click on that new and look at other sellers. So that's kind of dried up. I did very well on those canning lids, and they've dried up because Amazon has given the buy box to somebody with. Let me tell you, I'm gonna. I mean, it's literally disgusting. My look. I'll tell you their feedback score. It is so bad. Oh, this is a different person. So 10.99 is what they're selling it for. Their feedback score is 28%. 28%. And the feedback was item was supposed to arrive by August 28th. Have not heard anything. Was no customer service number displayed to call. Canceled order. Item delivery date too late. Do not deliver. They actually got 5 stars for that one. Well, this one's all in like Chinese. I can't even read it. Seller stated a guaranteed delivery date, which is come and gone. Still no product. I mean, it's like people are not getting their products. Ordered August 10th and just notified not delivered until October 28th. Can't wait that long. Tried to cancel and not heard back. I expressed my desire to cancel this order as the estimated delivery date was both ridiculous and not accepted to me. Pay attention. It's on the page showing you it's going to be that late. Hey, hi, Greg. Hey, no money G. Listen, no money G. You're probably raking in the dough right now with all that Amazon going on. It's been a good year for most of us. Ordered August 3rd, was supposed to be here by August 28th. Now it says item will arrive by October 21st. How can I say the item is in stock, but it's not going to get to you? And this is an FBM seller. So yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them. This is Hut Edie is the name of the seller on that one. But there's like 3 or 4 sellers that are that like that's what they have. It's really bad. There's this other one. This one's 59% positive, 55% positive, 54%. I'm just going down like some of the sellers that are lowballing. I'm at 92%. I wish I was higher. I actually tried to get one of them removed, but it didn't get removed. So the listing clearly states that you get 2 boxes of 12 lids for a total of 24 lids. It literally says, and that's what it says in the title, 24 lids, 2 boxes of 12. People thought they were getting 12 boxes. So they left me bad feedback saying I'm a price gouger, and they thought they were getting 12 boxes. So when I got that one back, Amazon now has it where they automatically send them a label for FBM, and they take it from you. So now I take it from my buyer, and I charge them a 10% restocking fee because I was like, you're a dickwad, you don't know how to read, so take that. And you already left me negative, so what repercussions do I have? Hey, Tamron, everyone, just a quick hello. I'm done for the day and exhausted. I know I usually quit at this time, but I just got home from sourcing, And yeah, I ate a McDonald's McFlurry on the way home on my hour drive home. And I said, I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and start and I say start working. I've been working all day. Been working since 7. But I figured I'm gonna prep this stuff I just bought and hopefully get this dropped off in the morning and maybe go out and source again. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I really, really need to tackle my eBay stuff. I've got so much stuff that needs photographing. And I've got so much stuff that I pulled back from Amazon in July. And I know I did a quick unboxing of some of the stuff, and I've got so much more. I probably got a good 50 packages to unpackage. So I was thinking about maybe doing that tomorrow and then unpacking it all and then listing it FBM because you can't send it back into FBA for like 6 months. Excuse me. But some of it I know that I pulled back and I probably should have just dropped my price on some of the stuff. I was thinking of that today, that instead of pulling stuff back, I probably should just go to like a zero profit and just break even. I was thinking of that today, maybe like a 1% profit or something on my repricer and just try that for a little bit before I pull something back. Yeah, I should have done that. But so some of the things, like I have some nice like chaps men's button-up shirts, like dress shirts. And I feel like, I mean, I think I was probably pretty high in the price, but it was kind of what they were going for. But they didn't end up selling. Some of them had no, I don't know. I don't think there was any other sellers on some of them. So, I don't know. Maybe if I would have just dropped the price. I don't know. So I think I'm just going to throw them on FBM and just do a low price just to get them out of here, at least break even. I don't want to lose money. So do you have to change your return section to take a 10% restocking fee? So I do have something in my returns that states that they may be charged a 20% restocking fee and return shipping. And then I kind of just judge. Like literally that was the first time I charged a restocking fee. I don't normally do it. I know some people make fun of me because I made business hours for myself and I stick to it 99% of the time. Yeah, I have to turn the business off physically and mentally. That's no energy. I probably could be clicking on these and showing them right there. I agree. Like I've been really good at stopping at 5, but we're going into quarter 4, and my husband and I decided last night we're definitely taking off next week. I think we're leaving Tuesday, and we're going to be gone for 10 days. So I'm going to be not being able to do FBM and not being able to ship eBay. So I'm really, really like working hard until Sunday on getting everything. Actually, I guess Saturday because Monday, I'm assuming UPS is probably closed Monday. So I'd have to get it to UPS by Saturday. I'll probably shoot for Friday. Anything that I'm going to send out, I want to get stuff into at least like on its way to FBA. So hopefully some of the stuff checks in and I get some sales. I was listening to Dan from Hide and Seek Hide and Seek Picker. He was on the Bearded Pickers show. I think he was on last night at the auction, but I think he was on Tuesday morning's show. And he was saying that he is just flooding FBA with items right now. He says he put his prices so high that if somebody was to actually buy, they would be crazy. Because his prices are so high, but he's just trying to max out his inventory right now there. And I was showing my husband that I have, let me pull it up and I'll tell you, I have inventory. And hi, January House. I saw you were on Paul's auction earlier. I was lurking because I was driving an hour home and I was watching the auction. I figured if there was anything I really wanted, I'd pull over and bid, but there was nothing that I'm trying to be really picky of what I buy. All right, inventory performance index. I pulled back all that stuff. I've closed so many listings, and it says I went up 4 points, but not at 467. I'm still really, really low. In stock, see, that's the thing. My in stock inventory is what's hurting me. That's the only thing in red is in stock inventory. Um, here we go. Expand. So I only have 8.7 cubic feet out of 87. That's not very much. So I was telling my husband, like, look at, I can like 10 times the amount I've been sending in. I can send in. So I really want to get more. I just really need to focus. And October is the month that I focus the most for quarter 4 and getting ready. I want all my eBay listings up. I want as much stuff into FBA, but there's no way I can get all my eBay listings up. And I actually was mentioning to him that I really, really wish I could hire somebody. I would pay a teenager to come in here and teach them how to take photographs and I don't maybe even list. I don't know because I got photographs in my phone ready to list stuff and I just haven't listed. I've just been so busy. I've been so busy. Um, all right, so the news says Lego sales surged during the pandemic. I didn't realize that Lego sales were going up. So I did go out because I had heard at one time and I put it on my video, one of my videos, that they were going to stop making the police sets for the city Lego sets. Um, and then I misheard that because it's not that they were going to stop making them, they were going to stop advertising or promoting them. So I went to Walmart and bought a ton of them. Well, not a ton. Like they were expensive. So ton of money out of my pocket. And I haven't sold any of them. I don't even know if you can see them. I think they're over. Oh, they're way over there. This plate, look at this is a mess. It is such a mess. I really, oh my gosh. This is so crazy. I gotta get this shit done. If your USPS have a drop box, a normal stay open later. I don't know what that means. I think I'm reading something wrong. So my post office closes at 1:30 in the afternoon. They have a box, but you only can only stick like letters in it. I could probably stick this in it, but that's it. So I have to go in. And he was telling me today. So I have a video where I go into the post office, the day in the life of a reseller. I don't know, it's from like 3, 4 months ago. And my guy's name is Peter, and I walked in today and dropped off. Oh, you only have one bag? And I said, yeah, only one bag. So things are slowing down for me. I haven't been listing on eBay, so sales are like turning into nothing there. And again, those lids, I've been sending like 50 of them a day, 52 packs a day, so 100 lids going out a day, and that has just dried up since those lowball Chinese sellers have jumped on. And so he was telling me that last month, so the month of August, he was the number 2. So Amy, who's in the chat, she's familiar with my area, and Donna, you're familiar. So he says the area is the whole North Country. So from Plattsburgh to Watertown, he was the number 2 post office. I'm telling you, there are very, very few resellers up here. The fact that I can go into some of these stores I walk into and find like the unicorns people say to look for in certain stores, and I walk in and like replenishable stuff, and they're like, today I walked in because somebody had mentioned something to me that I didn't realize it's a regular price item. And I walked in and I'm like, oh, there's 3 of them. I sent the guy a text and said, is this the one? And he goes, yeah. He goes, my God, I've only been able to find one of those ever. And I took a picture of my cart where I have 3 of them in it. I'm like, just not a lot of resellers up here. So the fact that he was the number 2 post office for packages, because it's mostly me. He does have a gentleman who sells maple syrup, which Amy, you get a kick out of this because Amy has a maple syrup business. And of course, he mostly does most of his business in like February and March. Um, I know that he brings a lot in February and March to the post office, but he was paying at the post office. One day, Peter was telling me he had $800 in postage because he pays counter prices. And I was like, Peter, you need to tell him to get a printer like a Dymo or a Zebra or something, and print postage online if he's doing that much. And I said, and tell him to use pirate ship because he does a lot of international shipping. So I wrote down pirate ship for him and told him to, hey, ask them for the simple export rate. And Peter was telling me that he came in the other day and he was like, I am saving so much money now printing postage online. I'm like, yes. So all right, Amy, I'm behind your teach mom to do it. Your mom came and helped me one time pull stickers off. So that was really nice and helpful. Um, yeah, sometimes teaching people takes more time than just doing it yourself. So I've been returning the city. I've been thinking about that. And I have these damn son of a guns. I'll tell you, there's things I don't know about. So these are like they're college level football cards. People told me, oh, buy the contenders, they're out. They're out. And I went to the store and they just had brought in some. So the whole like box was there. So I bought the whole box. Well, yeah, I haven't sold any. And my price is down to pretty much almost cost right now because I would be willing to sell those at cost just so I don't have to return them. Just break even. And then not cost plus whatever the 13% I'm going to be charged by eBay or PayPal or whatever. Um, they're on eBay. So if someone wanted to do a direct buy, I would just do it with just the PayPal fees. So then I have, what else do I have? Oh, Ghostbuster figurines. Somebody told me get those Ghostbuster figurines. Well, the sales was like really high on eBay. So I bought them and kept buying them and kept buying them. I got so many of them, put them up there. I haven't sold one of them either. So I don't know. I should return those because then I started seeing them marked down at Walmart. I'm like, they were this big hit seller on eBay, but I didn't sell any. And then Walmart clearances them. So I don't know if I should sell them or hang on to them. I don't, or return them or hang on to them. I just don't know. If I return them, I would have to find my receipt. Otherwise, I would get that clearance price, and I don't want that. All right, let's see. Yeah, for me too. My office is atrocious. Need to list. I don't. If I still lived in Vermont, I probably could find somebody to hire because I would have my kids' friends and stuff. I don't know anybody over here. Like, I know a few old people, but they're all handicapped. They wouldn't be able to handle coming in and out and dealing with my atrocious mess. I like that word atrocious. It's horrible. Like you could break a leg. It's bad. Like to get to the restroom, I have to like step over a corner of a box. It's just crazy. Only because my husband moved stuff today out of the way to carry. I had two 49-pound and 10-ounce boxes that went to UPS. I actually had to keep out a couple things. I have a book and like a binder thing. I pulled out because it was going to go over 50 and I deleted them from the shipment because I'm not going to pay to send those two items in a separate box. Profit just wasn't there. I wish my post office was open till 7. So I do have a post office that's open till 4, but it's like 15 minutes versus my local one, which is 5 minutes. The 15-minute one, I just kind of like that. I give Peter the numbers. He loves it. He says to me, there's a town called South Colton, I don't know, 20 minutes from me or so. And both of them only have, I think their post offices are only open to like that 1:30 time frame. Cause he says that the girl that runs that post office meets him in a town called Potsdam. If anybody's a hockey fan and Clarkson University, they're big for their hockey. They work at the Potsdam post office once they close their individual ones. And he says that he's always taking pictures of mine when I walk in with like a huge amount of packages. He goes, I take pictures and I text it to her and they kind of like compete and stuff. And I don't think she gets anything big because she's always amazed by how much he gets. And he doesn't want scan sheets. He literally wants to scan things one at a time. He says he just enjoys it so much. So I don't do scan sheets. And he's, as far as I know, never missed a scan. I've never had to deal with a lost package or something that never got checked in, that I know of. I mean, it got to their person. So, all right, let's see. I'm way behind in the chat. Well, 6 minutes. 6 minutes is a lot of time, though, right? Number two, what's the number one post office? I don't know. I'm going to ask him tomorrow because when I got in the car, my husband, he was like, "What took you so long?" I'm like, "Oh, I had a nice talk with Peter." Because I dragged my husband to the UPS with me to dump off those boxes because 94 or 49 pounds is heavy. I didn't want to have to deal with it. My sciatica's been bothering me lately. There's not a lot of resellers here in my area either. You know what? I'm surprised with you being in such a like larger, I shouldn't say really larger city, but I mean, there's Syracuse. There's a lot of lazy resellers too, though, that I think that just like, I just do right in my area and that's it. They don't, who wants to travel a half hour to go to Utica? I mean, get in your car and go. I'm always shocked when I do Syracuse and how much stuff I find in Syracuse. I'm like, where are the resellers? Maybe they're all sitting at home doing wholesale and private label and making millions of dollars, where I'm making tens of thousands of dollars doing RA. But I love it. Stresses me out, but I love it. See, you still have the contenders as well. What is that? See, this group I created this group a year ago, well, over a year ago, and we're on Discord now and very, very close friends. And um, a lot of them don't really do Amazon. We all were Amazon sellers, but we were all new Amazon sellers, and some of them have just decided they don't really want to do Amazon anymore. One's a drop shipper, an illegal drop shipper on eBay and Amazon. And one of them is a thrifting Goomba. So if you're not following his YouTube channel, go follow him, Michael. He's a good friend of mine. Great, great, great guy. He's a part-time reseller. Um, yeah, so they are all into like flipping sneakers. So I kind of watched that a little bit. But I have gotten stuck with Funko Pops, the Big Bang Theory Funko Pops from the Comic Con. Um, they got me to buy them. I got, oh, what's that? There's a CD I bought. What's the name of that band? I don't know. Some band that hadn't had a CD for years. It came out. Oh, Tool? I don't even know. Tool. I think I got 3 or 4 of their CDs. They were selling for a lot, but by the time I got them, the price just tanked. And I don't even think I can even break even. Um, what else do I have? So there's all these things. So I've decided I am so not going to follow their lead. I don't think I've really made any big money off of anything outside of just normal RA stuff I go get. They say this and that. I mean, they got great intentions. One time they bought a lot of, I didn't jump on board, but they were all doing the Game of Thrones Oreos. And they were jokingly talking about it the other day because they got stuck. That most of them had to pull them back because it got close to the expiration date. And they said, yeah, they've been eating a lot of Oreos. I told them they could pull them back and send some of them to me because I would eat them. Basketball. I haven't seen much basketball anymore. I do have Bowman baseball cards too. And yeah, I've returned some. What have I returned? I was like, oh yeah, my son collects cards, and I thought these were the ones he wanted, but they're not, because who's going to think a lady like me would be buying sports cards? Uh, Today I bought some stuff at Walmart, and I gave him my reseller's card, and he goes, "Is this a person's name? Because it has your like business name is in mine's my person name because I'm a sole proprietor." And I said, "Yeah, it's my name." He goes, "You're an organization? You're a nonprofit?" I said, "Oh no, I'm for profit. I like money. I am a reseller." He's like, "What's that?" I said, "Well, see all that stuff right there? I buy that and then I sell it on Amazon and I make a lot of money." And he's like, "I don't get it." I wanted to say, you need to learn it and you need to watch when somebody hands you a card, see if it's a reseller card. And if it is, see what's on the belt. Because whatever they're buying, that's what you want to go buy when they leave the store. When you're off of your hours, you go and buy it too. Especially replenishables, right? I mean, gosh, could you imagine the information you could get if you actually knew the people coming in if you knew what they were doing and could watch. All right, just bring them back. Yeah, I need to bring them back. How many people do that? Here, something that's booming go by. Oh, hey, Nana. Um, and the market gets flooded and the value drops. I know. That's why, and I feel really bad. Like I share some bolos on here. Like I was sharing this little Paw Patrol guy. Like I'll share these like onesie twosie things. Like, oh, go find him. He's worth $11 right now in profit on Amazon. If you find him at Walmart on Walgreens. And I'll share things like that because they're just onesie twosies. I only have, I think, maybe two of them I picked up today. So I'm gonna sell my two, no big deal. But I don't something I'm gonna be selling 100 of a day where I'm going out and I'm like finding as many as I can. Those I don't normally sell because show on here. I mean, I'll show later because like I was talking about the canning jar lids for people who have arrived late. Um, I make note of that. So if I hear, oh, so and so was chasing XYZ, I'll say, okay, was that because it's a hot product? Is it a seasonal product? Um, or like I was hearing that yeast was really popular during the pandemic. I couldn't find any around me, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna now keep an eye on. So if we get shut down again or anything happens, I know that these are the types of things that I can get and put them in an envelope and mail. Like they're easy rather than I know flour was hard to find, but who wants to mail a 5 pound bag of flour? Right? What a mess if that popped open. I'd rather probably make the same amount of money or more selling yeast. So yeah, I try not to follow that. Um, I know so many people. I know Steve on the Bearded Picker. I always talk about the Bearded Picker because I listen to his channel and absorb everything. But Steve he was just mentioning the other day how he's still stuck with a bunch of those Monopoly from Millennial games because Scott did such a great job selling them that he ended up he told some of his close friends and then they got him and bought a bunch, but they weren't quick. Scott was quick. He was quick on it that weekend. And I mean, that was it. He knew that come Sunday or Monday, stop buying them, stop selling them. And I'm not going to be able to do anymore because it just became so big. Um, he put out a video that went viral, so I think more people jumped on it, and then of course Amazon realized the item was a popular hit and ordered more. So I think there's such a short time frame where you could really make money. Sometimes you just got to be the first one in, or you need to be. Sometimes they say the last one out. Sometimes there is no last one out because here it is, what, 2, 3 years on those millennials, and they're still not worth anything. I just listed one the other day. It was a used one. I got it a garage sale or Goodwill or I don't know, somewhere. Um, but I only have like $1 into it versus buying it brand new for 19 or whatever. So Utica's open till 6. All the little ones are 4 to 5. Yeah, so I got the Winthrop Post Office. They close at 4, but then they're closed from like 12 to 1 for lunch. I just don't like going over there. Yeah, so Scott was, hi Marie, by the way. And hi Brittany, see that you came in. And Michelle, missed you. So yeah, he was. And he's so funny because he says he was in my chat one time and he goes, yeah, if you ever see like a black background on my products instead of his normal white background or whatever for eBay and stuff, he goes, yeah, that's the belt. That's the checkout. I'll put it on the checkout and take a picture of it as it's going down and use that picture to list it. I listed some. Oh, I have some canning jars with the lids with the things. I can't even think what they're called. That you tie on. So much for getting my packaging done, right? I was supposed to be scanning for FBA. This is why I didn't go live yesterday because I had to get that stuff done. Or you should say yesterday afternoon because I didn't get home until I think we got home about 5 yesterday from moving my son into his apartment. So yeah, so I've taken pictures on the dashboard, and I have a white vehicle. I should put them right on my hood because it'd be like a white background. just thought about that. I should do that. Yeah, canning jar rings, but they're not cold rings. What are they called? That it says it comes with the lids. Is it lids and rings? Is that what it's called? Now you're gonna make me look because it probably is what it is. Um, but just me being a moron and not knowing. Bands. They're called bands. I was like, rings doesn't sound like I've been saying for a while. Yeah, the lids with the bands. Um, I found some at Walmart and I put them on my dashboard and took pictures before I drove out of the parking lot. I got them listed. I put them on eBay and because I think they were Walmart brand and Walmart brand is not on Amazon. But I was thinking today I'm going to take those canning lids I have since the price is tanked on Amazon by that Chinese seller, group of sellers. There's like three or four of them with a 28% feedback score. And people aren't even going to get it until November. Amazon, what are you thinking? I think I'm going to throw those up on eBay. And I was selling them for 35. Actually, let's see how much they're going for on eBay. Let's see what it says. Let me grab one. Let me scan that. Let's see if anybody put their UPC in. There are some. There are 75 results. Wow. So somebody's selling a 4-pack for 38. So singly $10. Okay, let's look at recent solds. 2 boxes for 20 bucks. That's not bad. All right. Oh, that's a wide mouth. Okay, well, hold on. They don't sell. The wide mouth are not going for as much as the regular. So they put the UPC in for regular on their wide mouth. All right, a box of 3 went for 30 bucks. All right, so that's 10 bucks a box. All right, not bad, not bad. I think I might do that just to kind of dump them and be done with them. I've had fun though. I've done very, very well. Um, I should total up. I should get rid of them and then total up how much I've made on them. So here's a 4-pack for 38. So yeah, close to the $10 a box. Another 4-pack for 38. 6-pack for they show a picture of 6, but it says 10 boxes. All right, so I guess 10 of them for 63. So that's a good deal for whoever got that one. All right, yeah. I think I might throw them up on eBay. 910 of them have sold in the last 90 days. So they probably will sell pretty quickly. Let me see how many are currently out there. No, it said sold. Unsold. Unsold to sold. All right, so I think I already said that. 75. So there's 75 right now. I think I think I'm gonna put them up there. I guess that means I gotta clear off my table over there and take some pictures. Maybe I'll sell them in a 4-pack because they seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, wait a minute, that's the listed. It's the listed, not the sold. But I think the sold were doing pretty good in a 4-pack. I think I might do them in a 4-pack. Then I can get out of them quicker. I think I only have maybe 12 left. I just got 6 returned. One was a 4-pack and then a 2-pack. And that 2-pack was that moron who thought he was getting 10 boxes. All right. Also, a good bolo for one reseller is not the same best bolo for another. All depends where you live. What is your knowledge of such item cost in your area? So many factors. That is so true. But it's funny with these lids. I have been on these lids since July. I'm trying to think of how I found out about them. I should thank whoever that is, but I think I may have stumbled upon it myself. I don't know. I don't know if Amy, you remember, if you're still around, you're probably eating dinner now, where I found out, if I may have told you at the time. I have to make sure I'm not missing something. Oh, good night, Zen Incense. I know you left like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. Sorry. I didn't say good night. I'm just rambling, looking over here on my monitor, looking at stuff. At my flea market, I have sold all the canning jars I wanted and was told a few times they were happy to buy them because jars cannot be found. I did not know canning jars are scarce. They are so scarce. So I was mentioning earlier a very large, I think they got 400,000. I think they just hit, let me look. I think they just hit 400,000 subscribers. It's called, I always get it wrong what it's called. Let me tell you what they're called. It's a great channel. If you like, all right, I might play out loud. Um, all right, it's muted. 407,000 subscribers now. They just had 405 yesterday. They just hit 400,000 like 2 days ago. So it's called Living Traditions Homestead. They are so great to watch. They're out of Missouri, very laid back couple. I mean, I just love them so much. Tony and I have been watching them since like March, and they're just great, great, great people. Well, they did a video yesterday, I think it was, that said, it was all about what to do if you can't find canning jar lids and canning jars. And they were talking about going to auctions and going to old folks' homes and just like how to scour looking for canning jars. And then if you, because they were like, what? There's a canning jar shortage? We're going to go to Walmart, buy some canning jars and give them away to our subscribers. This is what they were thinking. They goes, we went in and they showed a video of how empty the canning jar section is. It is bare. I went there today. I went down the aisle, which I go down all the time just in case I can find something. I was looking for we can't find our funnel. And I was looking for a funnel and yeah, there was nothing. It was crazy. Um yeah, Nana, you're gonna love them. I'll put a link in here for anybody if you want to just open it up and don't watch them now. Stay with me, but you can go watch them later and then, or put it in, subscribe, and then go watch them. They're really great, and you'll see their last video they uploaded was we found canning jars. Our secret sources revealed. Um, yeah, their canning jars was buying them, getting used ones and stuff at an estate sale or at an auction. But they just talked about the safety and stuff of using used ones, or possibly even using like mayonnaise jars or pasta jars or that kind of stuff. I guess all the jars were coming from China. I still have lots because I still do canning. Yeah, I bought some for my sister. I don't know when that was, Amy. You found that. I don't think you're in here anymore because I haven't seen you chat. But um, I think I think it may have been May, and she's like, "Hey, do you want these?" Because they were selling for a good price on Amazon. Oh, there you are. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'll take them." And I'm so glad I took them. Yeah, in July, the purple ones. So I don't think I've used any of them yet, though. There was some clear ones, and I was buying some, not knowing exactly how many we were going to need. We still have some jars left, but I have lids. So if there is anybody in my chat that needs canning lids, or with the band or without the band, regular, I do not have any wide mouth left, I don't think. Please let me know. I will give you a huge, huge break off from them to help out somebody because I started feeling really bad. Now, I think I've talked on here before about I will not go into a store. I found a honey hole that had 300 lids and 300 boxes of lids. And I could not buy 300 of them. I knew I would be able to sell them with no problem, but I know that I live in a very, very rural, very poor. I would bet that we're probably close to being one of the poorest counties in New York. And most people here do not work. Most are on welfare. Very, very elderly. A lot of old people around here. I mean, the only time we have young ones is when college is in, which right now, today I was amazed by the amount of kids I saw on the sidewalk all wearing their masks. in their groups, group of four walking down the sidewalk with their masks on, and a group of one walking with her mask on. I'm like, you don't need to wear a mask if you're by yourself, but whatever. But yeah, so I couldn't do it. And I know there was a few people in here, people that I adore, that were kind of like, I wouldn't say really making fun of me, but just pretty much like, yeah. At some point, I guess as a reseller, if you really want to be successful, you have to just kind of put that aside. But I still can't. And again, thankfully for me, um, I don't. I keep saying I don't need to make the money I make. Um, I make enough that it's all I need to make. I don't need to make more than what I'm making. And I mean, obviously, more money is great, but not at the expense of my neighbor not being able to have what they need at the grocery store and so forth. So I kept going back. I would go and I would buy 25, 30, 50. And then, like 4 days later, I'd go back, I'd buy 50 more. And then I'd wait another and go and buy more. And it was just kind of, I'm like, hey, listen, I've given you guys a chance to buy some. And one of the guys even said to me, that was working the very first time I went in there, he said to me, he he lifts one of these up, and he said, actually, it was the one with the bands, and he says to me, because I think I was paying like, I think they were 4.99, the boxes with the bands, and they were having a sale. I think I maybe paid like 3.49 for them, maybe 3.49. But he goes, these are going for $10 on eBay. I texted my sister when I got out and told her what the guy said. Well, I told him that he should let some of the people who are unemployed know so they can make some money. But I was thinking to myself, I so wanted to say to him, but they're going for 17 on Amazon. So yeah, 10 on eBay, but 17 on Amazon. Um, I laughed all the way to my car and took it, and yeah, they sold so fast. I was listing between 20 and 30 a day, um, of each kind. So I had those, I had the wide, I had the ones with the bands that were regular and ones with the band that were wide. And I was listing them every day, 20 to 30, and they would sell like within like a half hour to an hour, they're gone. As soon as I would go active, they would sell. And there's no way, like if I had 300 on hand, I couldn't put 300 in, because those 300, I would be packing 300 orders that next day. I mean, it was crazy. So I was doing it. So I would do like 20 of the regular, 20 with the regular with the bands, 30 of the wide, like, so I've been shipping out like, I don't know, 75, 80 to 100 packages a day of just canning lids. But I will tell you, I bought, there's one right here. I bought the 4x4x4 boxes. They fit perfectly. They were like perfect in here. Because I was selling them in 2 packs. Well, this is, so let me share what happens when you run out of boxes. So I was selling the ones with the bands in a 2 pack, and I had some 8x6x4 boxes. They were thinner, and they were literally 15.9 ounces in the thing. Literally, like right the maximum they could be. Well, I ran out of boxes and I had to order some new ones. They came in and they were a little heavier. So they were thicker. So now they were like a pound and 1.04 or something like that. So I was doing one pound and 1 ounce. So now it's into priority. Well, I started to use those boxes, and then I was like, well, wait a minute. Why am I using my boxes I'm paying for? Where is a priority mailbox I can use? So I had those 7x7x6 boxes, or maybe they're 7x7x7. I think it's by 6. And I was using those, and I ran out of them. I ordered more as I realized that, oh, this is going to work. I ordered more, and they haven't come. It's been, I don't know, 6 weeks. I think, since I've ordered them. Not here. That's when I did the video that said, don't wait till Q4 to start ordering your post office supplies, because I think it had already been a couple weeks since I ordered my boxes and I still hadn't gotten them. And normally I get them like within a week. And here I am now at 6 weeks. I still have not gotten my free priority mail boxes. So I had to start using all my 8x6x4 boxes. I ran out of them because I was only ordering like 100 to 200 at a time because I didn't know I was going to come upon all of these lids and stuff. So the boxes at all I have is Walmart here to buy boxes at. I don't have a Staples, an Office Depot, or whatever. I don't have any of that stuff. So I went to Walmart. Their boxes are too big. Like they don't sell the smaller boxes that I can ship those in. So I ran out of boxes, so I had to stop listing the lids with the bands. So now it's been probably 10, 10 days. I'll say 10 days to a week. I got my new boxes in. Actually, I got them in at the end of last week. And so I went to relist them. Well, those damn Chinese sellers are on there and they've tanked the price. So now I'm stuck. Had I had boxes, I could have kept selling them and sold out. And now I have, I think, hold on, I got with the rims, I got 34 boxes. And they're just not even moving. I got them listed, they're not even moving. And I'm not selling them for $10.99 with free shipping. No. So I am that was a lesson I've learned, that you've got to have boxes or have a way to get boxes quickly. Thankfully, whoever I've ordered boxes from has been really, really good at getting them to me quickly. But I did take some time off. Hey, drummer, I did take some time off because had to go to Vermont with my mom. I had to go to Vermont with my son or help my son and all this other stuff. So I've been really like not always in the office. So I wasn't listing some because I knew I wasn't going to be here to ship. So I wouldn't put any in. So because I like to get all my Amazon shipped within a day. I think you have 2 days to get stuff shipped. Um, I just, if I'm leaving at 8 in the morning, I didn't want to be packaging 100 boxes. So I didn't relist them. And now it's hurt me financially. It's hurt that I didn't get rid of them quick enough. Um, I shouldn't say financially. I've made so much money that I could give those away. And I really got to run a report and see how much money I've made. A lot. I don't remember. At one point, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So you needed the break. Anyway, I did need a break. I actually started slowing down. Instead of putting 50 up a day, I was doing like the 20. 20 was good because 20 times 4 ASINs was, that's 80 boxes a day. And that was not counting what I was selling on eBay and Mercari and Poshmark and Etsy and other FBM. So I've been listing a lot on FBM because it's just crazy. Right, so I have this. Okay. I bought one of these and I was gonna use it, radar detector. Literally, I bought this and I mentioned it to my friend who was a police officer. And I said, is it illegal to use this in New York? And he said, no. Oh, is it buffering? I went off my page. All right. It looks okay on my end. My signal's still in, so that's good. Um, I said to him, is it illegal? And he said, no. But if you have one of these on your dashboard, it is an immediate ticket. You will get a ticket. There's no smiling nice at the police officer to get out of a ticket. So I said, okay, I'm not going to install this. I mean, if you've been around, you've heard my story. I got pulled over. Oh, hi, Marie, by the way. I see you up there. Did I already say hi to you? I can't remember, but I just saw you're up there. So I was talking to him. It was literally, I think the next day, I got a goddamn speeding ticket. And I'm like, I should have had this. It went to work. It went to work because I really thought the speed limit was 55 and it was 35. And I got pulled over for going 50. And I was like, why am I getting pulled over? I'm still five under the speed limit. And so this went to work because it would have went off and I would have been like, oh, I'm still okay because I'm going 50. And I would have just continued cruising at 50. But so now I'm going to sell this, but I scanned it today and I was going to send it in with my shipment. And I think there may be all FBM. For some reason, I decided to do FBM. I can't remember why, but so this is now FBM. So it has taken me so long to prep a shipment now. Oops, don't fall. Because I'm doing so much analyzing and trying to decide what's best. And I just don't want to have something sit there for a long time. I was trying to think of what else did I have. I scanned something earlier that what else did I scan? Oh, a purse. I bought a purse. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's right over. It's right. Oh, you can't see it. It's right there. I bought a purse, really nice, which is kind of weird because I scanned it and I must have asked for approval of the brand and gotten it and bought it. And then I came here and I scanned it to do FBM because it ended up being a million ranking in fashion. So I said, all right, I'm not going to send that in. It's ranked too high. And it said I wasn't approved to list the brand. So I asked for permission and got approval right away. But, okay, let's see. I would not have one ticket either way, probably. Yeah, the thing is I have this sticker on my car. So my friend, so when we moved over to New York, hey Jennifer, is it your birthday? And hello Jennifer, I didn't see you in here. And Lady Luck Junk, hi Danica. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday! My birthday is this month too. It's on the 23rd. Oh, you must be, I think it's Virgo, right? Because I think I'm the first day of a Libra. Um, so I have my friend gave me a sticker that you put on your dashboard window, your windshield, not your dashboard. You put it on the windshield. And it's I guess it's a code amongst police officers that when you pull somebody over and you see that, you kind of ask how they know that person or how'd you get your sticker. And depending on their story, is you let something fly, give them a warning or whatever. Just kind of a I know in today's day and age of attacks on the police and stuff, I guess possibly maybe there's I don't know. So I get pulled over and I he saw my sticker and he asked for my driver's license and the registration. I gave him all my hoopla. He came back with a damn ticket. He did say instead of a speeding ticket, he gave me a I don't know, something about some traffic device. I don't know, some weird ass terminology. I was like, what the hell does that mean? It still cost me $193, which I mailed off today. And they don't even take a check or a credit card. I had to get a bank check or a money order. Like, what the heck? So it cost me $2 for the bank check. Plus, I had to mail in the thing saying whether I was guilty or not guilty. Not guilty would have required me to drive 3 hours to the courthouse because I was sourcing on the road. Um, which right now is they're in a high COVID area right now in Essex County, New York. So yeah, I'm not gonna go there. So I pled guilty. I mean, I was going what I was going, but those dingleberries, the police officer was parked right next to the speed sign, and I was never been in that area before. And I turned out of town off to this country road that was gonna go up over a mountain. And in New York, any of these like back roads or whatever, they're all 55. So when I turned, I didn't see a sign, saw the police officer, and I just gunned it and was trying to get up to 55, and he busted me. Oh well. But you know what? I stopped at a store, which is where I was heading to. And yeah, I made way more than $193 at that store. So, all right, let's see. Getting fatter from eating too much. Damn steroids. Oh, you're on steroids. I hope you're doing okay, Nana. I'm getting fatter from just eating. Um, like my lunch or my dinner today was a McFlurry from McDonald's because I went through to get my soda I love my $1 sodas. It's the only time I really drink soda is when I'm out sourcing. I get my $1 sodas. But in Vermont they get these are plastic straws, but in Vermont they don't have plastic straws anymore. I was just there and they have paper straws. And I like getting a large soda because they put it in the plastic cups. So I hate those paper cups. Like within a half hour, your soda starts to taste like the cup. Um, but now they have plastic straws. So it just doesn't taste good. You got to suck that down fast if you don't want it to taste bad. And I mean, I got this at, what time did I leave there? 3 o'clock, I think. I'm just looking, 3 hours later, I'm halfway. So, so I got a McFlurry because they had a special. So I was like, oh, I'll get a McFlurry. And then I got home and I'm like, I'm not hungry for supper. I assumed at some point I was gonna be saying to you, oh, hold on, my husband's here. I gotta tell him I'm not gonna cook dinner or eat it. Um, he hasn't come down, so I don't know what he's doing. He probably hears me talking and he knows that usually means I'm on camera, which usually means he wants to come down because he loves to show himself on camera. Those steroids are a beast. I'm glad you are on the mend. I was on a high dose steroids one time. I had optic neuritis. I think that's how you say it. I lost like my sight was going in one of my eyes, and I had to get a PIC line with steroids. I had to go to the ER once a day and sit there and get high dose of steroids. That was fun. Um, yep, took last steroid today. Still in. I must have missed. I have been out of like. I haven't even been in a lot of chats for the last couple of weeks. I feel so like I don't even know what's going on with stuff. So, Nan, I'm sorry that something happened and you're not feeling good. Um, oh my gosh, I love banana Laffy Taffy. I love it. I had a banana ice cream cone the other day. That was the flavor of the day. And so I said, can I get that with a twist with vanilla? Because I love vanilla. Oh my gosh, I love the flavor of banana stuff. Love it. Oh, you want to see what oh, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, there's only 11 of you. I can show you. All right. I bought these today. My desk is all wet. Let me know if you've had these. I saw this and I'm like, I've got to pick up a bag and see what this is all about and see if my husband would like this. And I know Victoria from Adventures in Reselling never comes to my channel. Somebody needs to get on her butt because I'm usually in her morning chat. But she needs to do this. Oh, Nana, you were, yeah, what? And Danica, you guys did that like birdie bot bean challenge thingy there, or whatever it's called. So let's do this as a challenge. Turkey dinner candy corn. So hold on. All right, I gotta find where it is right here. Okay, see this? Green beans, roast turkey, cranberry sauce, ginger glazed carrots, sweet potato pie, and stuffing. What? Can you imagine? So I was like, I've got to buy this. I wonder how you know. Like the ones that are multicolored. Candy corn is 3 colors. I wonder if you go to take a bite and you get the flavor of like sweet potato pie as the orange, or I guess it could be the carrot. Plus, how come none of these are mashed potatoes? I want mashed potato candy corn. I don't know. I just think it's weird. I did see some green ones. I don't know. All right, so see like this right here? See, there's a green one. So that's the green beans. That is so funny. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be any good. Um, should I open one and try it? Not at all like the beans. Those beans were horrible. Like, oh my God, Danica, your face. So if you guys don't know, one morning on the Adventures of Reselling, she does a show every morning at 7:30 Eastern time. And they did a challenge where they did those What were they? They're not birdie bots beans. I don't know what they're called, but like the little jelly belly beans that have bad flavors. So you don't know if you're gonna get like I can't even remember some of your flavors, but there was some that were really bad. So stinky feet, or you're gonna get fudge flavored or whatever. Bean boozled. Yeah. So I think Danica, Lady Luck Junk, she got every single one that was bad. So you would have an orange bean in front of you, but you didn't know what you were going to get. So in the group, they would each take one and try it. She got one every time bad. And Nana got one good. I don't think you had any bad ones. Everything was good. You got so lucky. Dog food, barf, stink bug. Yeah, I mean, they gross. They were so bad. Oh, I almost volunteered for that. I'm glad I didn't because I don't remember what I was doing that day, but I was busy while I was watching you guys. That is so gross. All right, Amy says try. I think I'm gonna try these. I'm gonna open one up. Um, might be a waste of $1.99 after I eat one. I'm wondering if they just say that, but they're not really flavored. I'm wondering if maybe they are just. I'm so not getting my FBA shipment done. I should have known that when I turned on this camera. I've missed you guys. I've missed coming on here so much. I didn't realize how much I really enjoy it. Okay, so plus I've been having so many people in the car with me lately that I haven't even been doing my travel time chit chat as much. I did some today though. Um, okay. Oh, I'm really nervous. Okay, should I try the green one first? Wait a minute, what's this one? There's one that's like all red. That didn't come out when I poured them. There's one that's all red. Oh, I guess I bet you it's cranberry sauce. Oh, I should try with that one first. All right, let me just try let me see the different ones. Okay, so let me show you what I got, that I can tell. This one is brown and yellow. Maybe I should have this in front of me so I know what I'm going to be. Brown with yellow. Do you think that could be? So I got green beans. So it's not green beans. That's that. This is probably the green bean, right? And then this has got to be the cranberry sauce. So then I have roast turkey, carrots, sweet potato pie, and stuffing. What is this one that's almost all white? That must be like the mashed potato, but there's no mashed potatoes on this one. That one looks like it didn't have a good day on the production line. All right, so what should I try first? Nana was so lucky. Mashed potatoes and gravy, brown and yellow. Yeah, but it doesn't say mashed potatoes is on this at all. It doesn't even show a picture of mashed potatoes on the bag. I don't know. Do you think they're just going to taste like candy corn, but they're just colored? All right, I'm going to try cranberry first because that one's got to be the one that's not bad, right? Or should I try that last? Because that would be a good flavor to have to end with. I'm going to try. I'm going to try green beans. There we go. Go green. Go green. Okay. I'm going to try green. I I just want to warn you. This probably is not going to taste that bad, but it doesn't smell like green beans. It smells like candy corn. Um, I have a gag reflux like Danica does. Like I can gag easily. I gag and literally like throw up stomach bile in the morning when I'm feeding the cats from the smell of their cat food. So, well, it's not candy corn. It is green beans, but it's like it's not. It doesn't taste like a green bean, but it doesn't taste like candy corn. I'm not going to eat the rest of it because it's not. It's not a pleasant taste. Who would buy this? Like, who would buy this besides people like me wanting to do something stupid like this? Yeah, I would bet you anybody who opens up that bag probably is not gonna eat the bag. I can tell you that. All right, so all right, then I got all right, the yellow with these were the brown and yellow, okay? And then I have like white and orangey. I know I did, Amy, because I'm a moron buying stuff like this. I mean, what the heck? I was just like, oh, turkey dinner. I'm gonna buy this. I mean, you buy the ones that are pumpkin. I bought some pumpkins, but they don't. I don't think they're in that bag. I mean, I bought pumpkins. They don't taste like pumpkin, right? Candy corn doesn't taste like corn. I wish it did. I love corn. I like candy corn too. I opened a bag of candy corn the other day. I was having a sugar thing, and I went into my closet, my pantry, and I have like this big, huge bag of candy corn. It expired in 2018. It tastes just normal. You should put them in the living room as a joke. I think I should. You're gonna remember when you come over. I'll be like, "Hey, you want some candy corn?" All right, I'm gonna try this one. Which this is the now. If I was to guess, I would say this was mashed potatoes with. It must be like turkey with gravy and sweet potatoes. That's what I'm guessing. I'm gonna bite the sweet potato first, or maybe I should bite the. I'm gonna bite the turkey first. Now, what would be the dark one? Like, there's a light brown and then there's a dark one. Do you think if I keep talking, it'll keep me from having to chew any of these? I mean, there's a dark one and then there's a light one. Maybe the dark is turkey and the light is stuffing, right? Now we got carrots and sweet potato. I don't. What would the yellow be? Okay, I'm gonna go with the orange. Oh, I should have waited. I should have. Well, I could still do it. Um, these are heavy. I'd have to send a big bag. Or you'd have to try and find one in the wild. They're 12 ounces, 12-ounce bags. All right, I'm going to try this orange color. Now, I think this is going to be sweet potato. Hmm. The first bite wasn't bad, but that's not sweet potato. I don't think it's the carrots. Okay, I'm not going to eat that other end yet because I'm going to try this orange and see if I can figure out which one's carrot and which one's sweet potato. It's got a weird, like, aftertaste. I can't even describe it. I can't It just doesn't taste like either of those. I am eating my dinner. I'm eating whichever dinner. I had a turkey dinner tonight. All right. That one's bad. I don't know what that is, but none of these taste like what they're supposed to taste like. No, that's not good. That one's really bad. All right, I gotta drink something. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna trick my husband. Oh, hold on. It's my husband. What's for supper? Hello? I know we didn't. Yeah. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. I'm eating a turkey dinner right now. You want to come down and eat some turkey dinner? You should come. Oh, you should come down anyhow and try this turkey dinner. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye. He didn't get it. I didn't really want to tell him until I trick him later. Okay, so John, we are not talking reselling right now. We are eating a turkey dinner. Seriously, for anybody new, I am enjoying a turkey dinner courtesy of Rocks. There is green beans, roast turkey, cranberry sauce, ginger glaze. Oh, maybe ginger glaze. Maybe there's the ginger. I don't know. Ginger glazed carrots, sweet potato pie, and stuffing. Yeah. So far, I have tried the green bean. Didn't taste anything like a green bean. Um, so I have tried. Let me hold on. I gotta find. Was it no? Hmm. I don't think I have another one in front of me, but I choose the orange part of this one. So one of the oranges was sweet potato pie, and the other orange was carrot, but ginger glazed. I think that's what I tasted was the ginger. Which and then there was this one, which was orange. I only took that little bit. It was this one was nasty. I don't know which one. This one may have been the sweet potato. It did not. I don't. It was bad. So now I still have the yellow, which and I have the cranberry. Look, I still got this one too. I bet you that one's good. I hope. I'm hoping. I'm saving that one for last. That's like my dessert. Um, I don't know what the yellow would be. So I still have 5 flavors left. I do like dried ginger. I don't. I mean, I know like my sister chews those ginger chews and stuff. But by the way, hi John and hi Scott. I see you guys come in and hi drummer. All right, I'm gonna try this color right here. So literally, I came on today talking all about people watch the first 5 minutes. They're gonna be like, oh great, we're gonna watch her prep her FBA shipment and see what she's sending in. Yeah, somehow we got onto this freaking turkey dinner. I'm gonna try this flavor right here and see what it is. You think it's stuffing, Donna? Let's try. I don't know. I wish you guys could try these with me. You're right, Nana. I should have like waited and sent these all out to y'all to try them because don't buy them. That tastes like the other end. That is not good. So I think that whole piece of candy corn is all the same flavor. I don't think they're different based upon color. That is bad. Like whatever that is not good. Yeah, that's bad. That is really bad. That makes me not want to try that white one because I didn't care for the other end of it. This white piece because I didn't care for this piece. Like I really took a small piece and that was bad. That was really bad. I don't know. Do you think it's all the same flavor? I mean, I'm thinking it is based upon that one. I'm gonna try this white and see if it's the same as this ugly. Thank God they're tiny. Yeah, it tastes. Where is the turkey? I'm gonna try this one. That one's bad. That one's not good. What about the turkey? Yeah, do you think this is turkey? I'm thinking this might be turkey. But where's the stuffing? None of those taste like turkey or stuffing. I'm really disappointed there's not a mashed potato. Like, I want a good old Idaho potato, all mashed up with some butter, some cream, and salt and pepper. Where is that? Okay. I'm not going to puke, Scott. I think I'm good because I'm not eating a lot. But who would buy like this whole bag and eat this whole bag? Like they literally should have put these into like the little Bean Boozled size box because if you put these out on your table in a bowl, nobody is going to eat more than one. Okay, What did Amy say? Oh, the other end, as in, yeah, it tastes like ass. It's bad. You know what's nice about being non-monetized? I can say whatever I want. I can say COVID, and I can say ass, all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try this brown with yellow, and I'm hoping I get turkey this time. No, that's bad. That is not. That is turkey with gravy or something. That is really bad. No, no. Oh my God, these are horrible. I need more. I need more. Oh my gosh, these are so bad. Okay. Oh, cranberry, please be good. Please wipe this palate because that soda is not. I got some. I'm gonna suck on one of these after. That is so bad. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Like really bad. Do not buy these. They are at Walgreens. That's right, bottom. Oh my God, they're so bad. All right. Okay, please be good. Cranberry. I love cranberries. Please be good. I like cranberry with orange. Not any of this orange though. That nothing tastes. Oh, that turkey is really bad. Like that is. All right, I'm gonna bite this because I that soda's not taking that turkey. I took such a small piece. I almost threw the whole thing in my mouth. Thank God I didn't. This is when I wish I had COVID so I didn't have to smell or taste anything right now. Oh, that is so bad. All right, here we go. I'm really nervous now because that was the worst. Do not eat the dark brown with yellow. Should have known when it was dark brown. Jesus. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm glad I saved it. Oh yeah, that one is good. Right, dark brown, put it down. That is good. I mean, I wouldn't sit here and eat a whole bunch of them. I don't, I mean, look, I don't, do you see any more red? No. Like, I didn't even know they were red until I started pouring some out. Oh, there's a red. So there's probably about 4 red in this whole bag. If even that. I only see another one in here. There's not very many. Of course, they only put like 2 good ones in here. These are so bad. Oh my gosh. If I worked in an office, yeah, I'd bring these into the office and I'd put them on my desk for those people who come in. The people who come into your office just eat your candy. They don't really care to see you. They just want to see what you got in your candy bowl. There you go, right here. That's what I'm going to market this for. I'm going to buy some of this and market it as um office candy dish. So my mother, I have to tell my mom because well, she can't go right now to the nursing home to visit her friend because somebody last week got a positive negative because they tested them again and it was negative. Uh, but she would bring candy up for her friend and leave it, and he doesn't feed himself, so she would have to give it to him. So she would bring it up and leave it in his room so she could feed him each time she went up. She could give him a piece of chocolate or whatever. She would bring up a bag and the whole bag would be gone by the next time she went up. So they are absolutely like this is what she needs to bring up next time and leave it there for all those nurses and CNAs that steal from the residents. They can end up with this turkey dinner crap. She just put it in a bowl and not even say that it's turkey dinner. That would be great. Oh my God. So really those are bad. Don't don't even try them. The, uh, really, I'm so glad I saved the cranberry for last. Oh gosh. Yeah, Tamara took one for the team. Yeah. Oh god, that was bad. At least I didn't try like stink bug and whatever it was there that Danica ate. Ugh. I'm going to I am going to go buy some and make a video tasting them in crazy exaggerated reactions. Yeah, well you have you have the viewership. And I probably if I would have maybe I'll change my the title of mine because I'm my title literally says unpack and sourcing. What's it say? Come hang out while I unpack my sourcing trip bags and prep an FBA shipment. I have done none of that except showed y'all my Paw Patrol bubble guy. That's the only thing that I've done so far. I need to change that to Tamara eating a turkey dinner. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Speaking of course, Amy's mentioning TikTok down there because did you know that Amy is TikTok famous? She has a viral video on TikTok. Amy, you should drop a link to that your TikTok video. Is it hit 1 million views yet? You're at like 900 and something over the weekend. That's the candy they made for Grandma's candy dish. I didn't mind Grandma's. Oh, speaking of candy dish, I'm gonna eat one of these cherry ones. Hope you don't mind me sucking on it. Um, I used to like Grandma's candy dish had like the ribbon candy, the old fashioned ones with like the raspberry stuff inside. Like I like that. You know, it's so fun. I have no grandchildren, but my neighbors have kids. Neighbors, as in like a few miles away, they come over and they I got to suck on this for a minute. I have like that turkey. It's so bad. 1.1 million. Nothing like watching somebody suck on a candy though. Huh? All right, find something so I can spit it out. I'm not gonna suck on it while I'm on here with you. Okay, there. You didn't have to see me spit out my hard candy. I'll put it in later. But I had to take away that stuff because oh my gosh, it's so bad. If I had the viewership on here and I was monetized, I would so take my sister's video and put it on my channel. Right, Amy? Because you would do that for me. Because I would get like a ton of views. Because it's a really cool video. It's this helicopter with a saw hanging down this very, very long wire, and it goes up and down the railroad tracks, and it cuts all the trees on the side of the railroad tracks. But you got that on video. It's really cool. Hey, my husband's in here. Tony, you just missed me eating a turkey dinner. Like literally a bite of each. I got these today at Walgreens, and they taste like a turkey stuffing, cranberry sauce, carrots, sweet potato pie, green beans. Yeah, they don't. The only thing that was okay is the cranberry. That was so bad. Like I can't even. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have dreams tonight of eating the turkey dinner again. Oh, let's see. So yeah, this 100 Acre Wood. That's my other YouTube channel, by the way. My husband is on watching. We have a we have a channel all about our homesteading, which yeah, I have no time, and my husband hasn't caught on that I really wanted him to start doing the videos and editing them. He makes them but doesn't edit them, so I have a pile of videos I need to edit and put up there. We put in a pond out back, and we need to make the end. We I got the video all set except for I need like the last clip for when there's now water because we've had such a drought, and we now have water in the pond, and I want to put that in the video, so I'm waiting for that. Going to MD. I don't know what MD is. Oh, are you going to McDonald's? MD? I got a McDonald's soda. I got it at 3 o'clock. I'm now down to Wonder what they got the lines on the. Why do they have lines on the soda? Oh, maybe to put ice up to that line. I don't know. I've never worked at McDonald's, so I don't know. Don't fall for it, Tony Marie. Shh. He needs to come down. Going to Wags. So, Scott, I am not coming to Alabama, by the way. The farthest I'm going to be closest to you is Arkansas. I decided I didn't want to be gone for 2 weeks, and I was able to get my husband to agree to only a 10-day trip. So we're leaving next week. We're going to Arkansas, Missouri, Indiana. Oh, so yeah, I'd love to go to Alabama. I'd love to meet you. And I have a friend, Joe. Oh, my husband's coming down the stairs. He's tempted. He's tempted to try this yumminess. Are you coming down to eat dinner? You got to turn your volume down. I can hear myself. You got to turn the volume. Come and eat. Are you going to try them? Let me put my sourcing stuff away. So much for that today. Hey, want to see a really cool mug I found, though? Look at that really cool mug I found at the Goodwill. For $1. Bar Harbor, Maine. I might keep it because I kind of like it, but I don't need another mug. Hey, you want to try a turkey dinner?
Give me a couple.
Yeah, look at that! Look at that! I told you he'd come down.
And I also said, Peter Picker, it was your idea not to go, not mine.
I know. I want to go. I just don't have the time. Okay. So, which one do you want?
Just give me a variety.
Okay, try this one. Okay, watch his face. He'll eat dog poo and won't even affect him.
Dog biscuits.
What do you think? What do you think it tastes like? Can you see? They want to see your face.
Not sure.
That one was
I
bad.
recognize it.
Wasn't that one bad though?
No.
Do you think that was sweet potato pie?
Could be.
Okay.
Could be sweet potato.
This one I think might be the carrots. Ginger glaze though. I think you taste more of the ginger than the carrot. Hey, Scott likes your beard.
I trimmed it.
And Amy says, "Sit, Tony, sit. Have him sit down."
No.
You want him? You want to sit in my seat?
No.
He doesn't want to. You could come sit.
I'm going out look for deer.
Okay. Oh, a mother, a baby, and a 6-pointer across the room on the way home. Okay, this I think.
Off our property.
Okay, this is the worst. This is the worst. I'm not going to give you that one yet.
On it or off our property?
Over near the log home on 11B, where the 14-pointer is.
Yeah. I met the owner of that property today.
Yeah, he told me. What do you think of that one? It's green beans.
Not to me.
I know it doesn't taste like green beans at all, does it?
Might be that crappy southern style green bean.
I'm sorry, all you that are coming in to watch stuff to do with reselling, and we're not reselling right now. All right, hold on, don't play with that. Did I? Oh, you haven't tried this one. Oh yeah, that was the first one, I think. What else do you have left? I don't know which one is stuffing. Okay, this is the worst. That is the worst. He will eat anything.
It's the worst.
Isn't that bad? That's turkey, I think.
Maybe with bleach in it.
Isn't that bad? Oh I had to spit it out. I couldn't even eat it.
You're lightweight.
And the soda didn't even like drown it. I had to suck on a cherry candy. Okay, you want the best? Do you like cranberries? Because I don't want to waste the cranberry one on you.
Give me.
Okay, you have to eat this one to cleanse your palate because these are so bad.
I thought you were down here working all day.
I was gonna work, but I got sidetracked. I showed them stuff I was buying, and I got to number 2, and this was it. See, that one's not bad, is it? There's only 2 in the whole bag.
You gotta help me adjust our seatbelt.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only 2 in that whole bag. What the heck? He's awesome. He is awesome. He's a great guy. He's my he's my mail runner. He brings my mail. Brought my I went with him. I tagged along just to give him company today for my UPS. So he had to lift the 49-pound, 10-ounce box. He's taking my car. Even cleaned my windshield the other day. Okay, so those were bad. Those are nasty. I don't even know. Like I'm gonna what? I don't know what you're saying. He's honked my horn. I don't know. I pulled right up. We have a walkout basement. So I pulled right up to the window. Oh, I probably have the keys. He probably can't start it because I got the keys. And I usually leave them in the car, but I had to lock it the other day, so they're still in there. Are my keys right here? I know. Well,
You do your own post office, right?
I took them out because I had to lock it because you left your phone in it the other day at dinner. Um, so I bought one of these today at Walgreens for my hot flashes. Um, I did a travel time chit chat talking about these fans. I bought these last year and sold them on eBay. They sold really well. They have like Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Spider Man, and then they have some bigger ones that see how the light goes on when you turn it. They have some bigger ones that when you spin it, it says like Mickey Mouse and Friends and whatever. And I marketed them for people going to Disney World, and they sold really well. But who's going to Disney World right now? So I did not buy them. So if you want to go to Walgreens, these fans are marked down, and they sold really well on eBay. But I need another eBay item to list. Like, yeah, hello, I don't look like Scott yet, but I got so much crap. I've got to figure out a way to. But now I have this in my purse for when I have hot flashes because it's really bad lately. Wearing a mask. Can you post? Oh, the 100 acre. Let me see if I can find the channel. 100 acre. Yeah, it's hard to find because there's a lot of like Winnie the Pooh stuff mixed in there. I only have 23 subscribers. I know Disney World is open, but I don't think very many people are going. Mostly probably people from Florida themselves. So that's the link to my 100 acre wood. We only have, I think, I guess we only have 4 videos up right now. We don't have much. It's really just for my family and friends to watch. Um, just throw stuff up every now and then. It's just kind of fun. We have one really the springtime on the homestead. You get to see my daughter. We go out looking for morel mushrooms, some chaga mushrooms, and some leeks, wild leeks. And then the backyard homestead renovation is a pretty good one to watch. That's about stump removal. We have an excavator out back, and I don't know, just whatever. So I watch a channel that travels, and they went. I've got to clean off my bed for when you come, full of stuff. I got so much stuff. I went and picked up some stuff from a friend the other day. Um, some nice North Face stuff. One of them though had like paint stains on it. I wish one of my oh maybe there's a family member who could use it because I'm not going to sell them with the paint stains. But last time she gave me some like Coach purses and just really high end stuff, so I didn't want to turn away any free items. Um, find it like I said. Yeah, it is. The channel is hard to find. I don't know. It's probably why I only have 23. I think 23 followers. Is that what I said? 24. Oh, 24 now because you just subscribed. So, um, yeah. So I can't remember what I was saying. So when you watch my travel time chit chat today, while I was driving, I was doing my video, and I tell you this whole long story. about my tragic birth, giving birth to my son. And I get done the story, and I forgot the reason why I even started telling you that story. Um, it took me a little bit to figure out what the heck I was even doing, why I was even telling you that story. Um, all right, so I was just wondering. Oh, I'm going to go back and answer John's question too. So, because we are a reselling channel, um, let me just answer Jason. Then I'm going to go back to you, John, if you're still around. If not, maybe you'll catch it on that replay. It's better to get inflated in a few things before doing RA. What is inflated? I don't know. Ungated? Not really sure. I think you maybe meant ungated. Ungated. Ah, that's what I thought. Um, no, I don't think you need to. I would say just there's so many brands that you can sell right from the beginning, and some of them are just auto approved. So I would go out there like I think it was it Play-Doh? Play-Doh was auto approved. And scan something, and if it says that you can't sell it, just ask to be ungated. There's a lot out there that you can sell. I would just start to get your feet wet in those, and then start to ask. Um, then start to get ungated where you have to like have an invoice and stuff like that. But there's quite a few things that you can do out there without it. I guess a lot of it really depends on your finances and how much money you have to start, because placing wholesale orders, there's minimums and that kind of stuff. And if you only have a couple $100, and a lot of wholesale, you're what I have found on the items that I have purchased to get ungated, I don't make any money on them. So I just barely break even, if that. Some things I've ended up having to donate because I would lose money. So if you're doing it just to get ungated in certain things, then I wouldn't start with that. Um, I would just sell other stuff. Although, with quarter four coming, I mean, you can make a lot of money on quarter four without even selling a toy. But toys are big also. So, I mean, I say getting ungated in toys can only cost you a couple $100, and you can get ungated in toys. Will you do grocery ungating guides too? I did a video. I thought I did one on grocery. I think I did part of it on grocery too. Grocery is pretty simple. There's so many companies you can order from wholesale. They don't have to be a grocery company, but they might carry a grocery item. Like my sister just got ungated in Starbucks, and she used that same invoice to get ungated in grocery. So there's quite a few companies that are out there. A Frontier is a pretty big one. You can go to Frontier Co-op and order from them, and you can get ungated in grocery. Um, oops. Bye, Nana. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Stupid autocorrect. What did you say, Joe? What did you say that would be a stupid autocorrect? Or was it because he said inflated and not ungated? Ha ha. Share my tip. So, what's your tip? That you ordered the product, got ungated, and you're sending the product back? Is that your tip? Um, So you got to watch it. Some companies that you order from don't really care what their expiration date is. You may get the product and not be able to send it or sell it on Amazon because it's expiring too soon. And that is what happened with Amy, is she ordered that Starbucks, and I think it expired within like 30 days. So she could have FBM'd it, but even then you're pushing it really close. I guess it depends on how heavy of a coffee drinker they are. I have some things that expired in October, and I wouldn't sell them after August, FBM. So like now that it's September, I'll push my expiration out to November. I gotta go back up. John, are you still in here? I gotta find his message. He posted a question, but I was like, hey, we're not talking reselling. We're eating a turkey dinner right now. I'm gonna try and see if I can go all the way up. Oh, I think here on StreamYard it lets me go back. further. Oh, here's John. Let's see. Let's see. John, where are you? Okay, this is what John asked like forever ago at 6:47, like a half hour ago. Sorry, John, it took me so long to get to your question. Is there a program like inventory labs for eBay? I don't know. I know there's like listing software programs for eBay. I don't use any of them. So I don't know if they track and do all the stuff like the inventory labs does. I have thought about, and I was talking to somebody from inventory labs last week, probably the week before. My weeks have all been jumbled. Um, and I mean, I would love for them to find a way to be able to incorporate eBay into it. I just don't know. I don't know how that would work with listing and stuff because now you list on Amazon and it's bing, 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 bing. Like I literally only have to say how many, how much I paid, where I bought it, date, SKU. Like it's just quick. With Amazon, with if they were to do it for eBay, they would have to put in like all the fields for eBay. So I don't know. I mean, I do use it for my accounting, which and I'm pretty transparent here. I don't hide much from you guys. I think that's why sometimes I do get some thumbs down on my videos because people are probably ticked that I sometimes share some bolos or niches that they are selling it. Like my scavenger hunt videos have gotten thumbs down. They're like some of the only videos that get thumbs down, which I don't really know why. I'm teaching people about a new product for them to search for in thrift stores and garage sales. All I can think is people just don't want other people to know what to look for. I don't know. Um, I'm all for helping out people. I'm so thankful that there were people on YouTube and Facebook that were just very generous with their time. Scott, the bearded picker, being one of them. He doesn't, I mean, he knows me now just from my name and stuff like that, but he has no idea how much he really like helped me get going. And I know he's inspired many, many people. And, I'm kind of hoping just to kind of pay that forward and help out other people that are thinking about getting started and whatever. So, I mean, right now I do have a small following, and I say it a bazillion times on here. So, for you that watch me all the time, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself all the time, but I do have new people every now and then. Um, I have a small following, so I'll share some bolos that when I have 20,000 people following me, I may not share that many because even if you only have 1% that go out, my 1% of my, I don't even know how many subscribers I have yet. I hid my subscriber count based upon some feedback somebody had. Oh, by the way, Donna said Ink Frog. I've never used Ink Frog, so I'm not sure, but I know there's people who use it. Let me see what I'm at. 437. So if 10% of my viewers, which not even everybody watches, which would be 43 people, which I highly doubt even 43 people, if I said, go and buy this Paw Patrol bubble blowing machine, yeah, maybe two people will go out and even look for it. It's at Walgreens, by the way, for $4.99. You make $11.59, I think, something like that on Amazon. So if a small percentage, let's say even 1%, so four people go out. Well, if I had 40,000 people watching me on like some of those bigger channels, there's no way they're going to share some of those really good bolos with their people because it would ruin their market. So, I mean, that's why a lot of them have two different eBay stores, um, like Rally Roots. They have two eBay stores. They'll tell you about one. They don't tell you like what they sell on Amazon and stuff. Um, a lot of people are like that because they just don't want people to know. I don't mind sharing my eBay store because most of it's one-offs, and I mean you can go on and you can see what I'm grabbing via RA and stuff like that. Most of the time, what you see out for RA is because it's damaged or not enough money on Amazon, or I'm gated on Amazon, that type of stuff. So, um, let's see. Is it worth taking the resources and time to get ungated, in your opinion? In my opinion, yes. For some brands. So let's say I'm trying to think of a brand that I'm not. So I just finally got ungated in Baby Alive. I was hoping to get it auto ungated. It never came. It never came. And every time I think I want to get ungated in something, I'll sit there and say, okay, how often do I come across items? Like I'm ungated in Lego. I very rarely find profitable Lego. Very rarely. Every now and then I'll find something, but it is not worth, depending on how much it's going to cost to get ungated. And right now it's hard to find a place to get ungated in Lego. You used to be able to use EE distribution. They are no longer doing it because to resellers that are only doing e-commerce, because Lego won't let them. I think I'm not sure the thing behind it. I actually ordered from them, got my invoice, and they canceled my order because I didn't sign something that said that I wasn't going to sell it online. So they canceled my order, but I already had the invoice, so I used the invoice and got ungated. Let's see. Is it better to do both Amazon and eBay or focus on one? That is a good question. Um, I mean, it is so time consuming trying to do both. If I focus on Amazon, my eBay business goes to the wayside which is where I'm at right now. My eBay is not doing well because I have been so busy trying to do Amazon, been very busy with Amazon FBM, where I'm fulfillment by me. And it's taken my time from not being able to do eBay and listing and is the big thing. When I focused on eBay through COVID, when I was stuck inside my house and I wasn't going out sourcing because I have to travel to source. There's not a lot of sources around here for me to source. So for me, I really had to focus on eBay. I did some liquidations. I, spent a lot of time cleaning up my office, which is just a complete disaster area right now. Um, then, I did that. I focused on that and I did pretty well. I did well. I mean, I doubled my numbers on eBay. I was feeling pretty good. And then, you know, Amazon opened back up FBA. I started focusing more on eBay again, on Amazon again, and down started going my eBay. So I think it's really hard to focus on doing both. But I will say I'm thankful I have eBay because when I'm doing Amazon and all of a sudden I get gated in something that I used to not be gated in, which I'm dealing with right now with some stupid health and household, whatever stuff. I've had to pull back stuff because they decided to gate me in it and won't let me at least apply to get ungated. I have a place to like get rid of that stuff. I can list it on eBay and sell it on eBay. So I've been really thankful of that. Or I'll get home, like I bought something today. It's way over in that bag. I actually bought it for myself. It was 79 cents, I think, at Walgreens. I bought it for the two kids that come over. One of the boxes is damaged, and they had some that were not damaged, but I didn't really pay attention because I'm not reselling it. But sometimes I'll get home, and let's say there's like, um, I bought, I bought these today. I'm just gonna give you an example. All right. So I got these today. They were in. Right, so I bought these today. They are Power Kick energy drink. Okay. So I grabbed the two that were in the front, and then I grabbed the whole thing behind it. Well, sometimes I'll do that. I don't take the time to inspect stuff. I just grab it. And sometimes I'll get home and I'll look and I'll see, well, this one's damaged because I dropped it on the ground or whatever. See how like that's damaged. So normally, if things are damaged like that, I don't send them to Amazon. I think in this case, Yeah, I had two extra because I think the listing that is profitable is a 6 pack, which would be these six. So I already have two extra. Um, so then I would take something like this and I would sell it on Amazon. I'd sell it on eBay. So I'd take like these two that I have like extra. I'll sell those on eBay. Sometimes I'll go like these were at Walgreens, and I'll go in and I only had three Walgreens that are close to me right now. Well, there's one more that I could hit, but it wasn't in my travel plans today. But I'll go and I'll be like, okay, these sell in a 6 pack. Well, I'm gonna buy all eight and hope that I can find four more to go with these two at the next ones that I go to. And if I can't, I'll throw them up on eBay or eat them or drink them or whatever myself. I don't know. Power Kick energy drink. I'm not a big fan of the energy drinks. They have a weird taste to them. Um, but maybe my husband would want it for a day he's out working. So So I like eBay for that purpose. What I'm hoping to do tomorrow is over there, I have so many boxes from eBay, from Amazon sending me back stuff during the free pullback. I was trying to get my IPI, my inventory placement, whatever that next I stands for, down or up, I guess, up to 500. And I pulled back a lot of stuff that's been, like been there for maybe 10 months. Some of it was hitting close to a year. I had some books that had been sitting out there for a year from a book fair. Back when I first started, I was doing some books because that's what everybody said to do. I made some good money on books, but I definitely had some books that have been sitting out there. So I ended up I'm going to open those up, and then I think tomorrow I'm going to put some of it back on eBay or back on Amazon FBM. Now, because they've been slow movers, I'll probably cross post them to eBay. I've been doing that a lot for things that are so I'll list things fulfillment by me, and if they're fast movers like those canning lids were, then I won't. For anybody who came in late, these canning lids, if you find them, they're like sold out everywhere. Um, I've been doing really well. But now there's a Chinese seller that's jumped on the listings, all the ball canning crap, and they've tanked the price from $35 down to $10. And unfortunately, their delivery time is not until November, and their feedback is 28%. And Amazon gives them the buy box. Well, what was it? Oh, so like those were selling so fast. So I only FBM'd. Like I didn't cross post those to eBay because they were selling like crazy, crazy fast. I was saying earlier, if you knew, I was putting on like 30 to 40 a day, 50 at times. And within a half hour, they're gone. Like you put up 50 and they're gone in a half hour. It was so fast. So, so I won't cross post those because I just can't control how quickly they're selling on Amazon. But if I list something on Amazon and 3 months goes by and it's still sitting on Amazon by itself, I am now, which a couple weeks ago, which is what I was doing at night, was taking all those items and cross posting them to eBay. So now they're actually on eBay also. The chances of them selling on eBay and Amazon at the same time are pretty slim. So I don't think I've ever had something sell on both platforms at the same time, or I've had to cancel. I've had an issue lately with Amazon where I reached out to my sister the other day because I sold something and I don't have enough. I didn't have that many. And I don't understand how if I have five of something and I put in five for FBM on Amazon, how does a six one sell? I didn't put in six. And that's happened a few times. And thankfully, I've had other people that I know that sell stuff that I can reach out and say, hey, do you happen to have one of these on hand? And vice versa for people who know what I'm selling. And in this case, she didn't have one. She actually ran out to a store to look for me yesterday and couldn't find one. It's a clearance item, so it's hard to find them right now because we've cleared them out. So I don't understand how that's happening because it's happened a few times to me where I know I didn't mess up. I know I only put 5 in. I would not have put 6 in. So I don't know how that's happening. But now I got like a, of course, now is the time when you have to qualify to be able to fulfill merchant fulfill toys. So my let me see, inventory planning. Where did I see that? Trying to find. There's a score I got. I don't know because I had to cancel a sale yesterday. Like my percentage is, I don't know, but I didn't know how to fulfill it. I don't know. I'm not gonna take the time to keep looking for it. I can't find it. Well, hello, Eric. Yeah, why do you think that happens? All I can think of is two people must have hit add to cart at the same time and they both got it, or sometimes I have people pending for a while, and I'm wondering if when it's pending, um, it must take it out of stock. I don't know. I hate that you end up getting dinged for it when I just know I didn't make that mistake. I have no idea. So Joe, by the way, hi Joe. Joe's one of my original um Amazon friends. So I really appreciate you stopping in. I did eBay for many years before starting Amazon. Yeah, I did well, I've been doing eBay since 98, which eBay, why did I not get a $25 credit coupon like I hear everybody else has gotten? Saying, "Oh, thank you to the originals." Yeah, I'm an original. Hello, hello. And how come I didn't get anything for flip to switching over to managed payments? A lot of people were getting $150 credits. I didn't get anything. Probably because I switched a year ago. All right, so depends on how much you want to make. Yeah, I don't know, Jason, if I answered your question about getting ungated. Um, Also, when you're saying that about that, I think it's worth getting ungated if you're finding all the time that you're seeing something and you can buy it and flip it for a good price, then it's good. So, like Paw Patrol, you might need to get ungated in this. Just toys in general, the groceries, like the categories themselves, to get ungated in those categories, if you can, is great. Like I am not ungated in DVDs and CDs because it is so expensive. And I have some friends, and Joe, I don't know, this is me, if you're one of them that did it, but in the small group of friends I have, a few of them paid to get ungated in CDs. They paid like $1,000. And now they're finding when they were scanning a lot of the CDs they couldn't sell because they're now considered like popular CDs and they didn't get ungated in popular CDs. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, you just got to figure out what kind of things are you passing up all the time. I got ungated in Intex. I bought some like beach balls cheap. I got a bunch of them if anybody wants any. I've been on a listing for about 9 months on those beach balls. And yesterday I got a high price alert on them. I haven't touched my price at all. I'm like at $11 for a 2-pack, or maybe it's a 3-pack. I think I was breaking even on them. I just went ahead and canceled the um the listing. If I could find somebody that was having like a big graduation party or something, I would just donate them and they could just throw them all up. So they I paid to get ungated in the beach balls. The thing is when you go to get ungated, know that you do not need to. So I got that so I could sell pools. And you do not need to buy pools. You don't have to go out and buy 10 pools to get ungated at Intex. Look for something like the beach balls. Or when the face masks were really popular at the beginning of the year, most people were gated in 3M and had to get ungated. A lot of people just bought sandpaper and was able to get ungated in 3M. So, just you got to look at the resources. Send me a private message if you want, or if you belong to my Facebook group, post in the Facebook group like, hey, who should I use to get ungated in grocery? And I'd be happy to give you my resources. I don't charge for anything. I freely give information out. Because again, I'm so thankful for the people who provided me with that information. I think PayPal has a system where they can do a setup and pickup at your location. Hmm. When you ship items, do they pick up at your location or do you go to FedEx? So I bring my items to UPS for Amazon. When I ship to Amazon and the post office, I bring them to the post office. My I love my post office. He is amazing, Peter, and I just really love it. We talked about him earlier. He's number two in this whole North Country. Like this is such a large thing, and that his post office is number two, thanks to my packages going to his post office last month. So, I when we first moved here, I tried using the post office pickup. Yeah, they missed constantly. Like I think I only did it like 3 times, and I finally was just like, forget it. I can't rely on them picking it up. And my post office is only 5 minutes, and I have my husband, so I'm thankful that I have him. And he comes down here. I text him when my packages are ready, and he comes down and grabs them, and off he goes. Um, so FedEx and UPS normally charge money if you have them come to your house to pick up. I have had FedEx picked up. So I don't have a FedEx around here. I have to go to Walgreens. And when I was selling the pools, they're so heavy that you can't bring something oversized and heavy to Walgreens. They won't allow you. So they had to come and pick it up at my house, and there's like a surcharge. But I made so much money on that pool. I only sold one pool, but I made so much money on that. Paid $190 for it and sold it for 1200. So yeah, so I didn't mind paying the fee for them to come. And the guy was really great. He actually came the day before to drop off something, and my husband was talking to him and said, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna have a pool for you to pick up tomorrow." And he goes, "All right, just put it near the garage and I'll grab it." All right, so reach out to customer and try to get them to cancel before you go ahead and cancel. I do that on eBay. Actually, I did right now. I have on Macari. I was selling Sure Gel, the sugar-free Sure Gel. That has been a hot seller up until about a month ago. It's really slowed down. Again, price tankers came on, and I've just hung on to mine. Um, but I listed them on eBay. I actually took them off from Amazon because somebody tanked the price on Amazon so bad that I made some really good money on the Sure Gel. And I ended up taking them off from Amazon and just had them on eBay, and they were selling on Bonanza. If you are not doing Bonanza, I highly suggest it. My Bonanza sales have been really good for my brand new items that I have in my store. They got to be finding it from doing a Google search. But I have sold, that's why I'm going to put those canning lids on eBay, and it will cross post to Bonanza. Automatic, you don't have to pay anything. It automatically feeds information. I have a video on it. Go to my channel and search for Bonanza if you want some information on that. But I sold 4, 5. I think I sold 4 boxes, and I only have two packs left. And they bought one, but I sold two on Amazon, and I left one on Amazon because they weren't moving, but I left one there just to keep that ASIN like active and stuff, and put the other ones on eBay, and I sold them and sold them and sold them on Bonanza. I don't think I sold any on eBay. I think they were all Bonanza. And yeah, so somehow I sold somebody bought two packs on Bonanza, and one of them was the one I sold on Amazon. So I fulfilled Amazon, and I sent them a message and said, "Hey, I only have two of the 2 packs left, so total 4 boxes instead of 8 that they want." But I haven't heard back from them, so I'm probably gonna end up having to cancel their order. Um, and I just got a box back. This box. See this box? I just got this box back in the mail. It went to Puerto Rico. You can see the address because they block it. But it went to Puerto Rico. It sat at the post office in Puerto Rico for 3 weeks. I sent the buyer a message and said within like a couple of days of it getting there, there was a message saying that it was waiting for pickup because there was no place for them to leave it. And I said, "Hey, the box is sitting at the post office." And didn't hear from him, didn't hear from him. He sends me a message like Saturday and said, "Hey, can you reship that package to me?" And I'm like, "I haven't gotten it." So I went and looked. Oh yeah, it's on its way back to me. So I said, "Well, why didn't you go to the post office and pick it up?" He says, "I went one day and the line was really long. I didn't want to wait." I'm like, "You dumbass. I'm not going to freaking send it back to you for free. Pay for me. Pay it and I'll send it back." But then after I got it, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm refunding your money and I'm subtracting what it cost me to originally ship it to you. So that's what I did yesterday. He hasn't complained. So we'll see. If you want it, you can buy it again. And this time, maybe I'll tack on a fee for a Puerto Rican. I'm just so ticked off. 3 weeks you had to go and get it, and you're too lazy to stand in your goddamn line to get it. Don't order something if you know you have to pick it up at the post office, then don't order it if you don't stand in line. All right. So I've been doing more FBM lately, cell phones and mac and cheese. How's that mac and cheese doing for you? I was gonna look for it today because I went to Walmart and I knew you were posting saying that the price was going down. So I decided not to even look for it. I should have though, because I'd like to try it. I have not paid to get ungated. I know I'm behind on the messages here. Okay, so you didn't do the CDs. Yeah, I didn't do the CDs either when they were all doing that. I was kind of using them as guinea pigs to see how often they were finding enough CDs to make it worth the expense. I did just place an order to get ungated for Nike. I'm really excited. I submitted my invoice and stuff today, and for the first time ever, I got an email back from Amazon saying that they've received my application and they're reviewing it and they'll get back to me in a couple days. And I actually had a person's name and stuff. I'm like, I've never gotten that when I've submitted applications. You usually don't hear anything until they say yes or no. Um, I may have to wait until January to sell toys if you have to wait to get ungated. Amazon won't let you sell toys unless you sell 25 items between now and October 1st. Yeah, so you have to sell, just this was the message by the way. You have to sell 25 FBM orders. They do not have to be toys. So you can sell some turkey dinner candy corn. You can sell that. Last year I sold Werther's pumpkin spice candies. I haven't scanned them this year to see if they're worth it or not. But even if you're only breaking even, just get those 25 orders in so you have the opportunity. Um, I don't think Scott's around anymore. I think he's left, but uh, a few years ago, Scott the Bearded Picker, for people who don't follow his channel, he found those Monopoly games and went out over a weekend and made so much money on them. And then, of course, he did a video which ended up going viral because some like channel or whatever picked it up, a outlet, and he ended up with millions of views and made some good money on just the video itself. But he made a lot of money on the toys too. But he did them all FDM because it was all about buying them, listing them, and selling them immediately. Like if he would have waited and shipped them to FBA, he wouldn't have sold them because whoever bought them on Saturday and Sunday did very, very well. Whoever went and bought them on Monday, the price had already like tanked enough where it wasn't worth it. So he did really well. So yeah, I would say if if um if you want to sell toys during quarter 4, even FBA toys, it's worth it to do those 25 items FBM right now so you can sell toys because this year, especially this year, it's going to be really hard to do FBA all through the holiday season. Amazon is taking weeks to check in boxes, and then it's taking another month for them to fulfillment center transfer your items. So if you send a box in on November 1st, I'm looking at my calendar here. If I sent a box to them on November 2nd, which is a Monday, they're going to get it by the end of the week, most likely. Okay. So let's say February 6th. If it's taken them 2 weeks to check it in. 3 weeks. I've heard people are saying a month. I mean, you're looking at like possibly Thanksgiving, Black Friday. You're lucky if it's even on the shelf for Black Friday being active. And so many of my items they get and then they transfer them, and it's taken weeks beyond that. So you could possibly be looking at the second week of December before your items are even active to be selling. For me, I haven't decided exactly when my cutoff is going to be yet. Um, I'll probably just kind of keep eyes on what people are saying, keep sending stuff on a regular basis, even small shipments, just to kind of see how quickly things are getting active, and then just decide when I'm going to cut off and just do FBM. So if somebody orders from me on December 1st, most likely it'll be me delivering it to them. I just don't trust Amazon's process right now. But we'll see. So FBM is going to be really important. Um, I am so far behind. I'm sorry, you guys. I see my little things that move up. Do you ship via parcel post when it's listed as an FBM option? No, no, not at all. Not only if it's a hazard material. Otherwise, no. And also, there's not much savings in it. So unless you have to go ground, then I don't go ground. Do you like? Oh, by the way, I like when I'm watching YouTube and people actually show the question so I can like read it, even though I'm saying it. Um, so do you like to do online arbitrage too? Um, I don't. Um, I don't have time. So December and January, I was using tactical arbitrage. In February, I think too. January, I think it was 3 months. I was doing tactical arbitrage. Man, that was a time suck. Um, to do online arbitrage and eBay and RA and FBM and cross post to Macari, Etsy, Poshmark. Too much. It's way too much. I had to cut something out. Um, I cut out online arbitrage. I probably should keep doing online arbitrage and honestly just cut out like eBay and cross posting. Um, it's time consuming. Now, I do have some friends who are very successful with online arbitrage. They have hired virtual assistants who will scrub the reports and literally just tell them, hey, out of those 200 items, these are the three you should order. And they seem to be doing really well with it. I just have chosen to not go that direction anymore. I was doing it before I did tactical arbitrage. I was doing some here and there. And one time I found some Under Armour socks. I think I bought those socks for like $3 and they were selling for like close to $30. I mean, I made some really good money off those socks. I think I ordered 100 of them. I wish I would have ordered more. 100 was huge for me last year to go that deep on something. But it was Under Armour, and it really showed that the trend was there for a long time, and that $30 was pretty regular, staying up there. So I got those, and I don't know how I scored them, and I don't know how people using tactical arbitrage, because I got them from Kohl's online. I don't know how people with tactical arbitrage didn't already nab them up. That's what I'm finding now, only because maybe because I use tactical arbitrage. I'm just finding when I go to places, I'm like, yeah, these are good deals, but they're sold out. So I just haven't taken the time lately. I've been trying it at. I used to do that at night and first thing in the morning, and now I find myself just getting sucked into YouTube, and that's where I'm spending my time, where I'm not making money. Um, Watching YouTube and stuff, but I enjoy it. I like the social aspect of YouTube, so I'm enjoying that. I'd rather do that than spend even more time trying to source something. I'm just That just stresses me out even more. Texas Bandit, Cameron, Texas Bandit, welcome. I don't know in Texas where you are. I'm hoping you're not on the East Coast and had any damage from the Hurricane Laura that came through. Hey, whatever happened to Hurricane? Was it? What was the other hurricane that was coming right behind Laura? I thought it was going to be like back to back. That didn't really happen, did it? I don't know what happened to it. I'm so far behind in the chat that now when I see Jack the Price up, I don't know what you were referring to, Donna, because I'm that far behind. For being part of the US, they have some radishes. What mac and cheese? Saw one little bit ago and forgot to go back and scan. Cheetos, mac and cheese. There's a line of Cheetos. I love Cheetos. That Cheetos is one of my like when my husband would go to deer camp, my dinner would be Ben and Jerry's and Cheetos. They're not something I have very often, but a couple times a year when I don't have to worry about somebody else being around me, I can eat disgusting stuff like that all the time. Um, I think that's what I saw. I'm trying to catch up. I've made a lot of money off Scott's second favorite find after Monopoly. Oh, his ass pads. I've never seen any of those. I've looked. I've never seen any. Of course, now they're discontinued, but he made a lot of money off from I didn't even know they had those. So if for people who have anal leakage, they made the pads. I think they were shaped like a butterfly. They made male ones and female ones, and now they make unisex ones. You say it's tanking. I'm assuming you're talking about the Cheetos. Yeah, the price went down on the Cheetos per Joe. He's talked about it in a very small group I have with him. Um, I didn't get on them. I was too busy running around that I didn't have time to even run to Walmart when I heard about them. In some ways, I'm kind of glad because then that was where earlier we were talking about the Game of Thrones Oreos, and that's when last year everybody was it last year? Everyone was jumping on the Game of Thrones Oreos. Yeah. So where have you seen those ass pads? I think they were at I bet you could find them at like discount stores, liquidators, things like that, because since they're discontinued. Maybe at your small mom and pop drugstores, the ones in the middle of nowhere. What? You found them in New York State? Damn, I didn't go south enough. I haven't been really looking for them. I just figured if I ran into them. Eric, she found them at a closing Kmart. A cart full. Have hit some home runs last year, but haven't been finding any lately. My home run has been those lids. I told my sister and my mother, I was so busy just doing lids that I said, if I could just jump from one hot product to another. So I was doing the Sure Gel sugar free, not the yellow package, but the orange or the pink ones. I was selling so many of them all through July that I went from that to the canning lids. And um, I'm fine with just doing that. I probably did $10,000 in sales just um on the Sure Gel and probably 15,000 on the canning lids. I got to run a report. Maybe tomorrow I'll think about it on the canning lids and just the different varieties, the regular, the wide, the ones with the bands and so forth. That I said I could go just from those to those to those. That would be pretty cool. And then not even worry about these onesie twosie things that I'm finding. But I'm done the lids, and now I'm just like, well, what's the next thing? Um, yeah, will you ever start a bolo group? You know, I don't know. I follow a couple YouTubers who have bolo groups. One of them isn't even a very big YouTuber, and I've thought about it. Hers is a paid group. I don't know. I mean, I have a couple Discord groups, and in my Facebook group, I commented about this networking group, and anybody who wanted to join could join. And As long as you were an Amazon seller, and long as you were active, like active in the group, not active on Amazon, then you could join and stay. And yes, it is Nikki Kirk, by the way, Jason. And so I we share some bolos in there on this group, this small group I have. No, not the one with you, Joe, but I have the other one that is from my Facebook group. And I share bolos. There's a couple other people. I think Amy, you share bolos every now and then. But there's people on there who don't share anything. And I know that they do really well. I just really feel like a bolo group needs to be a joint sharing. Like if it's always the same people, like if I'm always sharing the bolos, I just don't think that's right, especially if it's a free group, right? If it's a free group, everybody needs to be sharing. Everybody needs to be equal post stuff. So I thought about um I thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know. The other thing is, yeah, Joe, you should join. Michael's in there. The other thing is, it would have to be small. I like I would love to have a small group of people, and I have them. I just need to find, because they're all in different areas right now, like in different groups I'm in. I'd love to find a way to just kind of pull them. I want a group of 5, 6 people, maybe 8 or whatever. Just a smaller group where people share the canning lids, and they're people you trust, people you know that are not gonna um, jump on the listing and tank the price. They're gonna the people I'm friends with, like Joe. I've been friends with Joe for, I don't know, a year and a half now, and I know his username on Amazon. I know that if I see him on a listing and it's something we've shared and talked about in this small group that I have, I don't know how many are in that group, Joe. Maybe there were 10. Unfortunately, we lost somebody recently to suicide. But and other people just don't even do Amazon anymore. But that small group, that if I see them, I know to respect their listing. And if I see they're selling something for 21.80, I'm not going to jump on and put it for 19.99. I'll match them at 21.80, and especially if they're the one who told me about the item. If they're the one who told me sell these canning lids, I'm not going to jump on the listing that has them on it and tank the price and bring the price down on them. So it's got to be people you absolutely um, trust, and you have to build that trust. You have to build that trust. So by being parts of other groups or coming into my chat and chatting all the time, uh, I am very happy to share those types of things with people. And but yeah, I just have to trust you, and sometimes that takes a little bit for me. I'm a very trust. I trust people. I give you my trust until you give me a reason not to trust you. I've always been like that, and sometimes at a fault. Sometimes I've been hurt because of it, especially when I worked out in the corporate world. I've been hurt because of that type of thing, and but I'm still me, and that's who I am. I just trust people. I believe most people are good, and always go, if I meet you, I'm expecting you're a good person. Um, so does the 25 FBM order threshold by October 1st ungate me in toys for quarter 4? Okay, so no, it does not ungate you. You still need to be ungated in toys to be able to sell toys. All that does is it allows you, if you do those 25 FBM orders. So if I was to join today, is what, February 2nd, or February, why am I February? September 2nd. If you do not have an Amazon account as of right now, you will not be able to qualify for selling toys, FBM toys. You can still do FBA toys. You just can't do FBM toys. Because I think you had to have your first sale by October. I think it was August 1st. You had to have had one sale in Amazon by August 1st, I think. If not, it was September 1st, but I think it was August. But starting August 15th to October 1st, you have to do 25 FBM orders. Last year, I struggled to find my 25 items. I just barely made it. This year, oh my God, I blew that out. I blew that out of the water by 10 times, probably. I don't, a lot. I've shipped so much. Um, yeah, so you still got to get ungated in toys. And Joe, you're not ungated in toys? Or are you just asking that question? Like, because if you're not ungated in toys, where have you been for the last year? I'm shocked if you're not ungated in toys. I think I have some can rings that came back last year. Listing changed. I have to join that. Discord or Facebook? All right, so Joe, I'm pretty sure you're on my Facebook group. If you're talking about the networking group, that is in Discord. So I can send you a link to that. And by the way, it's called Yellow Brick Road Reselling on Discord. Yeah, people always try to get in a group to get, but never give. I know. And it's really bad because there's people in that group that um that I really like. I like all of them. Honestly, there's nobody I don't like. I just it just changes how I start to act in a group when I feel like I'm always giving, because I do these groups to help myself too. I mean, it's got to be a two-way street, and I'm not going to continually help people. Um, there's another group I'm in, and there, unfortunately, there's one person I don't really trust anymore, and I don't like that. I don't trust that when I share something that I think is going to stay within an 8-person group, that I feel like this person can take that information and share it to, because I know they're very active in other groups. If Joe was to share something in a group with me, I do not take that and share it in any other group I'm in. I respect that Joe shared that with me, and that's up to him to share. If he found it and told me about it, I don't share it with anybody. Now, if I found something and I share it in one group, I'll share it in all three of the groups I run. I don't just share it in one group. I'll usually share it in all three groups. Because if I found it, but not if somebody else found it. I just try and respect that. All right, so let's see. I would love a small group like that. Have helped several people in the past, but they never help in return. Yeah, Eric, I would love. I mean, I see you in here a lot, and I definitely appreciate you. And um, I think you may have talked to Dave a while ago when you guys were having that issue in Ohio. Dave is one of my great friends. He actually just started doing reselling full time because he'd been working. Well, he's been doing it full time, but also working a full time job outside of Amazon, and he just quit his job. And yeah, he's a great guy. But yeah, if I mean, I'd love to get something together, only because yeah, that's funny. That's funny you say that. Steve got everything. Yeah, he's all set. He's good to go. That's funny you said that before 4 minutes before I started talking about it. Um, yeah, he just quit his job. I'm so excited for him. He killed fourth quarter last year. I had a friend who he says, "You were such an inspiration. I was watching your numbers every month saying, if Tamara can do that, I can do it." And he just started just hammering. And man, he killed fourth quarter last year. He busted butt. I didn't, I won't do, he'll surpass me. And my friend Alyssa, she'll surpass me because they are just working machines. But they also, especially now with him, this is their full time. And like for Dave, this is his income. This is what feeds his family, pays for his health insurance, like all of that. I'm just fortunate. I got my husband. My husband has retirement income, and it makes it so I don't have to work as hard if I don't want to. But they just bust it. And Alyssa, she's in California. I'll get up at 6 in the morning, and she's still up packaging and doing her orders. Like she's just crazy. I don't know when she ever stops and sleeps. She works nonstop, but she just does RA, and I don't think she'll mind. I think her sales were like 30,000 last month. Like just absolutely incredible. Just doing RA. She just does amazing. Um, let's see. I am not engaged in toys. What? What? I am shocked. I am shocked, Joe. What are you waiting for? Oh my gosh. I cannot believe you're not engaged in toys. I thought everybody in that group was. Well, if you need some help getting ungated, let me know. Things have changed though, because now you have to wait to get the toy, you have to take pictures, like, but I don't think you have to do that whole child protective thing, like that whole certificate stuff that I had to deal with when I got ungated. I don't think you have the CPC, I think it was called. I don't think you have to do that anymore. I think you just have to take a picture of the toy, all the like front, back, side, upside down, whatever. Um, so what is Discord? If you go to discord.com, it's a like social media app, I guess. I mean, it's for the desktop or on your phone, and you can chat with people. And I'll tell you, we started off doing Messenger, and one of the guys in that group is. Well, speaking of guys, I am the only girl in that group, that original group. The only other girl, unfortunately, is no longer with us. But he is a gamer, and Discord is, I think the gamers use it to correspond and talk with each other. But I recently joined when I started selling sporting cards. I Which, Chris, I don't know if you're still in here or not. um Cajun reseller. There's a game card, trading card Discord group, and one of my friends invited me to that when I was trying to get rid of my cards, and they talk a lot about sporting cards and stuff. I ended up leaving it last week because I'm like, I don't even really care about this stuff anymore. But so yeah, so it's just a chatting thing. But what's great about it is I'd love to get away from Facebook because I'm just so frustrated with Facebook lately. I don't even want to be on my like I'm on Facebook only because of the reselling part. Like my personal Facebook page, the political stuff is just and just the whole like race war, all this stuff that's going on. It's divided people, friends, family so much. uh I love to talk, and I have a really really hard time not commenting. I have a really hard time not posting. And sometimes I'll post and I'll think it's a great idea to post something, and then I always usually end up regretting it, only because we have so many people with different viewpoints, and I respect everybody's viewpoint. Not everybody respects mine. And unfortunately, that has caused some rifts with families and friends that I would absolutely love to get away from Facebook and not do it at all. But unfortunately, I have my groups and stuff like that. And I can't help it when I turn on, there's some meme or something I see before I even get to my group. And it just gets me going. It's a trigger. Um, so I'm thinking about, like, I really like Discord, but yeah, I don't know. So what's nice about the Discord group, and why one of the reasons we left and went to that versus we were doing a messenger chat, is you can search Discord. So if let's say somebody said, "Hey, there's some turkey dinner candy corn that you can buy now," and let's say it's like a week later, I can say, "Oh, there was some type of candy corn. I can't remember what that person said." And I can put in candy corn and it will show me, oh, it was this turkey dinner. And it's really great. And within your group, you can do hashtags. So on my group, I don't have it opened on my screen. I turned it off because it kept dinging. Let me show you my Yellow Brick Road group. So, excuse me. So this is my Yellow Brick Road group. And these hashtags, general is where we just, I guess in general is not going to focus in. First one says general, and that's just like where we talk bolo. So you would click on that bolo if you had a bolo to share. If you have Amazon issues or successes. So if somebody got ungated in something, or whoops, or I don't know, you hit a milestone, $10,000 a month, something like that. Wholesale, sharing some wholesale resource. Looks like somebody shared something today. I haven't read it yet. Tools. So if we're talking about like a repricer, or something for accounting or whatever, you put that in that. I created that one, who was who, because everybody was joining and they didn't have their screen name would be like, one guy in here is Siberian. I'm like, who is that? I don't even know who that is. So I created that so I could at least try and remember what people's names are, which I still don't know because I'm horrible at remembering names. I just know him as Siberian. I don't know his name. Um, and then other platforms. Oh, Siberian, by the way, is Chris. Um, so then, yeah, and then other platforms. So if you have it, if you want to talk about eBay or whatever. So this group is primary. This is just an eBay, just an Amazon group. So I have another group called Friends in Reselling, and that one is, we talk about sneakers and sports cards. We have eBay, an actual hashtag for eBay, hashtag for Brickseek, and a hashtag for live show, because at one time we were going to be doing our own YouTube channel, but I think we did one show, not just couldn't get everybody on. And then I have the queens of does it say QOF? What's the F stand for? I don't remember. Oh, Queens of FBA. Because I was being swarmed by men. And I said, I want a group of just women, because we have some different issues that we have to deal with when it comes to reselling. Um, I found it really challenging when I first started, because I not only have to do all this, but I got to do the housework. I got to cook the dinner. Like, I'd be in the middle of doing an FBA shipment, and I had to stop in the middle to go upstairs to cook supper. And it was just so much stuff. And I'm like, wow, people who have children and stuff, and not that you men don't do it, but it's just different. Women just have some different challenges that we have to deal with, on top of, or hey, we can bitch to somebody because we have to lift up a 49-pound box. Um, okay, so let me see, where are we at? I can't believe it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Gosh, I've been on for almost 3 hours. Just apply for approval on a toy and try. Eric, how do you toys auto ungate? So I don't think you can get auto ungated in the toy category. Toys can auto ungate. Really? Hmm. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I never did a wholesale order. Okay. Um, I have no idea how that. I've not heard of anybody who gets auto ungated, but maybe. Um, you can get auto ungated in brands. I just got auto ungated today, and I was surprised that I was not already ungated. Let me see. Bonsai in the toy department. I just got auto ungated in that. I did not get auto ungated in Fortnite, although I know some friends who have. What was the other thing somebody got auto ungated in it recently? And I cannot get auto ungated in it. What's that? I don't know. Expo, the markers. I got auto ungated in that today. The SAK, that's that purse. I got auto ungated in that. High Sierra in luggage. So I was already ungated in High Sierra. It's a brand that they sell at like TJ Maxx. I just had to ask for it again this weekend. Some backpacks I got. Um, is it really worth it? I'm so far behind. I'm sorry. And I keep saying that, 8 minutes behind now. Is it really worth it to have Jungle Scout and Rev Reseller? I don't use either of them, so I don't know. Uh, One of my friends in one of my groups has it, because as Rev Reseller, I think that's what he has. That's all the time. Let me see what it is he has. And let me see, I think it's below. He has AMZ Scout, whatever that is. This is what he shares all the time, this AMZ Scout. I don't know. I share my Scatify 2 from Inventory Lab when I'm scanning stuff. So I don't know. I don't use Jungle Scout or the Rev Reseller. I use the Keepa, and I do have Helium 10 on my computer. I don't pay for it. I don't use. I think I'm back. I'm watching it. Oh my god! Look at the look on my face over there. Woo! Why can't it ever freeze when I'm like smiling nice or something? That is not a good look. I know I'm freezing. Come on, refresh. Have I come back? Hasn't on my screen. I'm gonna refresh my screen. Okay, it looks like I'm back. Yay, I'm back. Wow. I I don't it used to be at one point they said you could only do something for 3 hours. I think that's when you do a Facebook Live. You can only go up to 3 hours. I'll probably be kicking it in probably the next 10 minutes anyhow, because that'll be like 3 hours. And it's dark. I don't like being down here in the dark. Isn't it? I don't know what it is. Somehow I get like spooked out. So I did want to say, so Joe said that so somebody asked about getting, oh, bye Amy, by the way. I know you probably have already left, but hey, goodbye. Thanks for coming in. Um about selling Pokemon. Can I sell Pokemon? So I got ungated in Pokemon. I can't remember if I paid for it or not. And then I got gated last year. I bought some Pokemon at Walgreens. My friend David bought the same items. And on Black Friday, he, I think he sent his in right away, but I was sourcing in Vermont. So I was like a couple days behind him. And when I scanned them, I could sell them. And when I went to ship them in, I was gated. Not in all Pokemon, just in specific ones. I'm dealing with that right now in Lego. So I did a wholesale order for Lego. I got ungated in Lego, and I've been able to sell Lego for the last year and a half. And then in the last few months, there are some Legos that I cannot sell. The ones that were being clearanced at Walmart, I couldn't sell those. There were also some like the Lego cars that you make into cars. I couldn't sell those. I don't know. And oh, I saw, the Lego the flat like square pieces that people will use to build their Lego sets on. I'm gated in those. I saw some of them recently on clearance at a store, and I can't sell them. I don't know. Who knows why Amazon does what it does? Just like with Under Armour, I can sell Under Armour, but not all Under Armour. I could sell most of it though. Somebody said it was like you can't sell this year's designs, but if it's at TJ Maxx, I wouldn't imagine any of that is this year's designs, and some of that I can't sell. It must be cold there because you're freezing. I know, Joe, you're so funny. Um, Want to know what it is? I know it has nothing to do with the temperature. Why you're saying that? You're just being a comedian. It's 68 degrees here right now. 68. It was warm last night. We had to put the air conditioner on, but well, tonight's supposed to be 55. Friday night's going to be 49. 49 degrees. Brr. Only a high of 67 on Saturday, but all sun. What a great day to go garage sailing. I might go garage sailing. I keep saying that, but then I wake up and I come down here to pack orders and I look around and I say, Tamara, you're not going garage sailing. You need nothing. Nothing. You know what you need? You need a helper. You need somebody to come in here and clear this crap out for you. All right, so Scoutify with Keepa, you'll be golden. Yeah, that's what I do. Helium 10 is geared more for private label. Yeah, that's why I don't pay for Helium 10. Um, yeah, I feel like everything I use is okay. And you know what was really funny is I was talking to Scott. So I interviewed Scott the Bearded Picker back when I first started this channel. So probably like February, March timeframe he came on. And he was he doesn't even subscribe to Keepa. I was shocked. He goes, no, he just knows. He's been doing it for so long that he really knows what sells and what doesn't sell. I still find that Keepa helps me a ton. And I was scanning something today and I was like, oh, that's got a good rank. And I think, yeah, I was going to get it. And I checked Keepa and I'm like, well, the rank was only for the last like 28 days and it really hasn't had any sales at all. So I don't know. Sometimes you can't just go by just looking at the rank. You really do have to look at the past sales history, and I like Keepa for that. John says you are, and I'm sure that was in relation to me saying, "Oh, I'm buffering." What are some good beginning shopping stores in your opinion? Well, I started with Walmart. I think Walmart is probably really good to start with. I did a lot in the home goods area, sporting goods. I'd sold a lot of like fishing lures and stuff like that. Of course, it was also in like February, March, and that all that stuff was on clearance. Um, but home goods, like I sold a lot of home goods back then because most of that stuff you're not gated in. When you go into health and beauty, when you first start, you're gated in it. You're gated in topicals, you're gated in pets, you're gated in baby, you're gated in grocery, you're gated in toys. Now, you are gated in toys, but you'll find that there are some toys you can still sell. I'm not sure why, but even though you're gated in the subcategory of toys, there are some toys. So I just scanned a whole bunch. Walmart, I say Walmart because you have so many different departments that you can try different things. Walgreens is really great, but the thing with Walgreens is you'll find that health and beauty and toys are where most of the money is at, and you'll be gated in most of that stuff. Um, yeah, so John mentions Lowe's, Home Depot. Yeah, those are pretty good. Um, I don't Lowe's. I found some things at Lowe's, but the more I sold and I started getting ungated in like Delta faucets and stuff, and there's a lot of money to be made in faucets and shower heads and stuff like that that are especially the ones on clearance or if they have a really good sale going on. There was one faucet, one shower head. They discontinued it. It was an Oxy something brand, and I would buy it. They would have it on sale every now and then, and at their sale price, not a clearance, but a sale price, it sold really well. And it was enough to make some like I think it was like a 19.99 shower head, and I think I was making like 12 to $15. So I mean, not a lot, but they sold as soon as I sent them in, but only when they were on sale. If they weren't on sale, then it wasn't a moneymaker. Enough of a moneymaker. You may have only made $3 or $4. Um, yeah, Home Depot. So Home Depot's tough because Home Depot's not on. I mean, it's on Brickseek, but you can't see the markdowns as well, like on Lowe's. I did a lot of Brickseek. So the thing is you can go on Brickseek if you pay for the low level which I was paying, I still pay for the low level one. I sit on my, excuse me, I sit on my, oh, all right. So this is how I started out. I should do a video just on this because it was so, so helpful. I would sit at night with my laptop and I would look at walmart.com, or I would look at Lowe's or Home Depot, any of those. But most of the time it was Walmart. And I would pull up Walmart and I would look at, like, what can I do pick up in store today? I would click that button and I would look at what was there, and I would take my phone, okay? And you open up, let me show you. So if you open up, don't look at my sales, they're down for the month. I'm down 74%. Look how pitiful that is. $213 is it so far in 2 days. That's like horrible. 74%. 66% down from last year. So I would look at this. Oh, I sold three things today. I better check and see what they are. So I look at this and I hit this camera right here, okay? And I'm gonna pull up Walmart. Let me just pull up something. Oh, let me just do these. It's not Walmart, but it's the ball candy jars. So I would hit that picture or that camera and I would point it at my computer screen, which I'm doing right now. And now it's going to come up and it's going to show you. I just scanned on the screen these ball candy jars. So I would sit there at night and I would scan random products. It didn't matter what it was, just scan whatever. Or I would just type it in, right? Most of the time I'd scan it because I'm lazy. And I would just scan because I'm just finding out what can I sell. And it would say, oh, ball candy jars. And I would click on this, right? It would pop up and I'd click on this and I would say, oh, there's the green check. You can sell this product. And then I would say, okay, next time I go to Walmart, I know I can sell this product. And um and I would see right then and there though if it was profitable, right? Because if I saw it on the screen that it was, these are $4.99, right? I was paying $4.99 for those ball jars. So that would be, there's that seller, that Chinese seller's on this one. Um, so I was selling these for like $35 and yeah, they're $11.40 right now by this HEMGK seller. But I would look right away and see that they are profitable. And I would just keep doing that and doing that and doing that. And it would tell me, okay, I can go to the store and buy these. Um, So that's kind of what I used. If you use tactical arbitrage, one of the things I found and somebody shared with me and I was like, what a great idea. And that's how I found some replenishables is I would run tactical arbitrage and that scans websites. It's expensive, by the way. It's like $89 a month. It's expensive. I'd run a report for Walgreens and it would tell me these are all the things that are profitable. Well, when I'd go to Walgreens, I'd see they were sold out because somebody else already jumped on them and bought everything. And so I was like, oh, I can't get it. Oh, I can't get it. Well, somebody said to me, look at what's sold out and go to Walgreens and buy it. It's sold out online, but most likely it's for sale still at Walgreens. That's the same thing with Walmart.com. You'll see it's sold out online. How many times are you in a store, which I see all the time? I'll scan on the Walmart app the price of something to see what it is, and it automatically defaults to like the Walmart.com. And then you have to click on where it says your store on the right, and it would show that it's out of stock online, but it's right here in my store. So I was finding what things are sold out online because if they're sold out online, means they're popular, right? So I would go to the store and buy them. Um, so I would just spend time doing that during the night. And the more you start selling, now I look for a higher return on my investment when I'm outsourcing. But when I first started, I was okay. I was going to the Dollar Tree. I'm okay with making a dollar, spending a dollar, and making a dollar because I knew that the more I kept selling, the more I did, then Amazon was opening up brands and products to me. So I was just doing more and more of that because I got ungated. And I mean, I got that super auto ungate before a lot of my friends did. And I think it's because I was selling more products, more in, even though we had all sold for the same amount of time, my sales volume was there versus their sales volume. So I got, Champion and Under Armour, Reebok, like I got all those. It was amazing one night when I got all of a sudden I like got auto ungated in something and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just got that. And then I tried something else and I got it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I just got that auto ungate that they talk about. So I was in a chat with some friends and they were all throwing out brand names for me to try. And I was just trying all these brand names and just we kept celebrating all these brands I kept getting auto ungated in. It was really exciting. Guaranteed there's brands I'm auto ungated in now and I just don't even realize it because I haven't asked them for it yet. Um all right, so I think I'm caught up in the chat and I've hit my 3 hour mark. So I think I'm gonna call it a night so I can go and 8:30 and relax because I'm usually in bed by 9, 10 o'clock because I'm up by 5 because I don't know, it's just what my body does. But it's not getting late or light out until so late now in the morning that the sun's last night it was 7:30 at night and my husband pointed and said, "Look how dark it is outdoors. Like right now it is pitch dark out." And and I said, I can't believe how dark it is at 7:30. Well, he said it to me and I agreed with him. And then this morning I woke up. What time did I get up? I think it was maybe quarter to 6. I got up this morning. And I was like, God, the sun's just barely peeking out. When does our sunrise? I couldn't believe how dark it still was. I hate that. That's what I hate about winter. Because summer, the sun's up. I'm like, I'm up out of bed by 4. And I'm not going to bed till like 11. I don't get much sleep in the summer just because I kind of sleep when it's dark out. Um, Sunrise is 6:24. Yeah, no wonder it was still dark at quarter to 6. I couldn't believe how dark it was. And of course, it didn't help. It's cloudy. Sun sets at 7:30. Yeah, that's what we noticed last night. How dark it was at 7:30. Plus, it was cloudy last night too, which makes it even seem cloudier. Wow, that is just crazy. I hate that part of it. Oh well. All right. So BrickSeek is just to see what store has said items. So BrickSeek has if you pay for BrickSeek, there is a section that will show you what is on sale. Let me show you. All right, I'll do this before I leave. How's that? How is that? I am gonna share. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go back to this. I really got to change the title of my show here. Um, I don't want to do that one. Let's go over here. See, that was that toy. What are we talking? Oh, Brickseek. Oh, what a long day it's been. Okay, Brickseek. Brickseek. All right, so you can go over to this members area if you remember, and I can look at markdowns by store. So what I would do is I'd come over here and I'd click on Walmart. And all right, change it to my zip code. And so these are the stores near me. So you can see this is where you want to see where I live? I live right here. See where my mouse is? So those are my Walmarts. See how close they all are? This is the one I went to today. This is an hour away from me. living right here. This is an hour away from me. This is like 15 minutes, and this one's 35 minutes. That's what I have in my area. And this is why I come down to Syracuse and Utica right here. I don't go to Utica as often. I usually pretty much just hit these. Um, yeah, so in Brixie, I come down and I'll hit on this is my closest one. That's weird. This is 11 miles away. No, it's not. This one's closer. So this is my closest one. So it says view thing. So I'll see like this one right here. Okay, this Vicks personal steam inhaler. I'll open up this because it's now $7. It used to be 32. Right. Well, my system is slow. Hopefully, I don't lose the internet again. I'm going to show you what I do. Now, I'm going to open it in another tab while I look and see what else we can see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so then over here it says view barcode. I click on that, and up comes this barcode, and I take my Amazon app. I know you can see me over here in my little screen, and I'll take the Amazon app, and like I was scanning the picture, I will scan the barcode, or actually most of the time I use my Scoutify 2 app. And in this case, I am restricted in VIX. Oh, that's right, because it's part of that freaking health and personal care category that it kicked me out of. I used to be able to sell this. So I can't sell this now. Because see that? It says I'm restricted. But here is that. That's a pack of 7. So this is the one. So if I could sell this, I would then click on this and I would look at that it sells for 29.44. I'm going to go back over here and I go back over here and I go and see how many. Hold on. I think I'm logged into my sister's account right now, so it's populating with her area code. Um, Back to my area code. Here we go. So it's on sale for $7.35. So then I would go in here and I would put in my cost. So I've sold these earlier for 24. I paid 24.99 for them. So now they're 735, but the price was a lot higher because now they're going for 29. I think they were going to close to 100 when I was buying them. So I would put in, hold on. All right, here's back to Amazon. And I would fill this out. I don't know if you can see it. Probably can't see it, but I would put in the price and I would be like, okay, I can make $11.92 if I could sell that. But of course, I can't sell it. So that's what I would do. And I would just go through that list and look at all of the different products, scan them, and look at them. And and then if I saw something like, let's say this was something I wanted. Stupid light. Actually, I'll show you what I did today. So before I had it left this morning, I went on and this is with the Scoutify app. So these were some underwear that were on clearance for $4. They're currently nobody's selling them, even though it says one offer. But you can make $4.43. So I'll do a screen capture. Now you see the rank there is 3 million. That's because nobody has been selling these since like April. But before that, they were pretty active sellers. So I'll take a screen capture of this. And then when I get to Walmart, like today when I walked into Walmart, I pulled this up and I said, okay, look for that underwear. And then I wasn't going to sell that, but that was on the list. Jack Links was only $1. I ended up not going to this Walmart. I ended up only going to one other one. Like these surprisimals. I took a screenshot of those. Um, this Ninja blender. Here's a bolo for you. If you can sell Ninja blenders. Good rank. They're on clearance for $30. You can make $53 on them if you find one. None in my area. So that's what I do. I just sit there and I take a picture of the screen, and I use that as my shopping list when I walk into the store. There, if you pay up to the next level of Brickseek, you can actually make a shopping list through them as you're looking at stuff. You can add it to a shopping list and look. Um, that's what my sister has. That's why I was logged into hers because I was kind of playing around with her account to see really if it's worth paying. Like, I don't know. It's quite a bit more than I think it's more than double to get to that level just to be able to make a shopping list. I don't think it's, I personally don't think it's worth it. But I did notice when I did pull this up though, where it said that that Vic's personal steam at the top, it said, I'm trying to go back to look. I'm pretty sure at the top it said whatever, it's extreme or something, which is what her account is. So I'm guessing that they're not showing you everything in the lower level that's really been marked down where they do at the extreme level. I'll have to look at that a little bit more. So maybe there's things I've been missing over the year because I haven't paid for that extra level. Um, Finally, just approved for medical supplies and equipment. Oh, that's good. I think I have that. So I was selling. So my biggest complaint is they locked down a category, but like so they took some items that were in health and beauty and they moved it to this new category. So I used to be able to sell. I was selling those Vic steamer things through the winter, and I was selling like I didn't sell very much like Tylenol, Excedrin. Every now and then I'll find like Excedrin PM on clearance or whatever. I sold some of those, and but I was selling these like homeopathic drops for a baby for gas or whatever for like colic, and I've been selling those for over a year. And that they moved that into that category, and they won't even let me apply for it. But some people they didn't kick out of it, like my friend Dave. He can still sell that stuff. So when I unbox those boxes tomorrow, I might actually end up sending him those baby gas drops. I had to pull them back because I got gated and I had to pull them back. I might send them to him and he might just list them instead. I'm not sure how much I'll get on eBay for them. That just ticks me off when they lock you out of a category that you have a good history of selling. I haven't had any complaints about it from anybody on any of those products, so I don't know why they blocked me but didn't block others. And I do know other people that got blocked, but why just some? I don't know. Oh, sweet Jesus, Jeebus, you need to move back to civilization. I know, and you are almost in Canada. I'm only about 35 minutes from Canada, which can't go into right now because the border's closed, which has hurt our economy somewhat around here because a lot of Canadians come into the United States to shop, especially like our Aldi's and stuff like that. That's got to be hurting. I'm sure BJ's has been hurting. I know our casino's hurting. It just opened up last week, and um, a lot of Canadians come down to go to our casino. Um, I see why they are. 7.0 is not a good product. I tried it. Oh, I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, those the Vic steamers. I sold one. I sold a Vic steamer. I bought it at Walgreens to oh my god, what are their names? The magicians in Las Vegas, Penn and Teller. I sold one to Teller, and I know it was him because I had his name and I had Las Vegas, and I made a comment and somebody said, "Have you Googled the address?" And I'm like, "No." So I Googled the address. Oh yeah, yeah. He literally lives in downtown Las Vegas. Like he has his own compound, and everything around him is the big Vegas shit. And he's like right there in the middle of it, his own compound. So that was pretty exciting just to sell something to a celebrity. Um, are you MFN or FBA? On that listing, I was showing the FBA. That is awesome. I know I'm going to go look at Brickseek app soon. Yeah, so Brickseek actually doesn't have an app. It's the website. Um, yeah, I mean, I like it. Some people say, don't shop Brickseek stores because that's what everybody's shopping. But I think when you're first starting out, it is really helpful, and I will still do it. I kind of now use it more as a judge to. I'll run it and I'll be like, okay, I'm heading out to Walmart. I'm just gonna look and see what's going on right now, and it'll let you know when, oh my gosh, there's all these toys are on clearance. So I know toys are on clearance, or there's like I see a lot of electronics, or I see a lot of sporting goods or hunting or fishing, or kind of gives you an idea of what sections within the store are on clearance and what to expect. So that's kind of what I use it for. Every now and then you might find like a golden nugget. Last year I found microphones. They were clearancing. This is a cheap ass one from Amazon that I bought. I mean, it's fine. It's the Fifine. But I got, what's the one, the Yeti, the blue Yeti, I think they're called, or something like that, microphones. They were on clearance at Walmart, and I saw it on Brickseek, and I ran out and I was able to pick up a couple, and I don't think I paid much for them, like 29 bucks or something, and they were selling for over 100. That was nice. Like, if you could do that and you can put in just that, like UPC, and I didn't show you, but if you find the product page, you can see all of the Walmarts in your area and how much approximately they have in stock, or if they're out of stock, and what their price is. Because I can look up something and have it here in Potsdam be $29, but everywhere else is still $79, that kind of a thing. So it just kind of helps you with that type of thing. Yeah, they do have an app, but I've heard it's not good, and it's only if you're at that high level one. I don't know if my sister has tried the app or not. I don't have that level. The level I'm at, there's no app. I think I'm at, like, is it $9 or something a month? I don't even know. I did. One thing that's nice about Brickseek is you can stop it at any time and start back up. So I stopped it in March when I wasn't going out and sourcing anymore because COVID hit. I stopped it, and then I didn't start it back up until probably June, when I actually started going out sourcing again. So all that time, why pay for something if you're not using it? I wasn't using it at the time because I'm not going out sourcing. So that's what's nice about that, is you don't have to commit to a year. You can pay month to month, that kind of stuff. All right, guys, I gotta go. It's been 3 hours and 17 minutes. It's almost 9 o'clock. What is today? Wednesday? So normally I'd be watching the Bearded Picker, but he is not on. You know who you need to watch? Hold on. I'm going to send you to a link. You need to watch. I don't know if he's hosting it tonight. That's really weird. I clicked on the thing, search for this channel, and it said I wasn't subscribed, but now it does say I am subscribed. That's really weird. Um, all right, that was a week ago. Oh, I don't know who's hosting it tonight. So you need to go to that reselling show. Let me see who's hosting it. If you guys haven't watched this show yet, oh, here we go. So it's on Oscar's channel, El Cubanasko. Cubanaso. It's not Cubanasco, it's Cubanaso. Okay, I'm going to put this link. If you're not following this show, I don't stay up late enough to watch it. There's the link. I put it in. That is to Oscar's channel. They're going to go live in 68 minutes. Maybe I'll be up tonight to watch it. It's at 10 p.m. But my friend Michael's on that. He's a great guy. Of course, John from Nevermore Antiques. So I got to update that because he doesn't call himself that. Show Me Pickers now. He got rid of his Nevermore Antique name for YouTube. And then Oscar El Cubanasco. Cubanasso. What are they talking about tonight? List more, sell more. So they're probably going to be talking about why you should list on eBay. They primarily just talk about eBay on that show because John does not sell on eBay or on Amazon. but it's a good show. So please go and watch them, um, or at least watch them in the replay. They're all three are great people. I was on their show a few months ago. Had a good time. All right, so that is it. I'll probably go live tomorrow and open up some of my boxes. So if anybody's around and wants to jump back on and see what I pulled back from Amazon because what didn't sell, then come on and know what not to buy. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again for coming on. I really appreciate it. I'm sure nobody is going to sit around and watch a 3 hour replay. But so if you do rewatch this and replay, anybody who's watching this after the fact, bravo to you. Um, don't buy them unless you want to trick somebody because they are nasty. Um, they might be a good reseller on Amazon or eBay though. I have to check and look them up. All right. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Thanks a lot.